This video is for educational purpose only. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is the use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringed, nonprofit or educational. In other words, everything that we say is alleged. No ifs, ands, or but, or suppose. Everything is alleged. It's the Paperwork Show, y'all, with Gene Deal. Yep.
Yeah, I'm about to start the show.
Start the show then, Gene. People been waiting on you all day.
I'm just gonna wait till everybody come in.
Why you gotta wait, man? Just start the show. Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, come one, come all. Yeah. They in here. Yo, Gene. I see y'all coming in. You got Dr. DeCosta. You got Pretty Gangster. The Deacon's daughter. Oh, they in here now. Lucky Lefty, Bigum. All your moderators. Christio. Todd. Oh, they flooding in. The Drain Master. I see him now.
Yeah, come and be a member, y'all. On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
Yeah.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
I'm a member.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
I'm a member.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
Yeah.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
I'm a member.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show. Gene be talking that real shit. Yo, we gotta go through that.
Yeah, this Jay Prince staff, huh? What's going on? What's up with it, Jay Prince? Alright, this paperwork party, man. I seen you was on my Instagram today. Paperwork party, hold on, you. Paperwork party, hold on, you.
The Gene Deal Show, paperwork a producer. We sliding in like Medusa. It's getting looser and looser. Got some exclusive for losers. They on my Instagram daily. They mad cause paperwork and Gene under the paper. They gon' hate me. So get your membership, subscribe and hit the like button. Best content on YouTube. We ain't doing this shit for nothing. Come on. The Cash App, PayPal, or hit the super chats. Relax and tune in. We about to get it.
Yeah, come and be a member, y'all. On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
Yeah.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
I'm a member.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
I'm a member.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
Yeah.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
I'm a member.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show. Paperwork a producer. Paperwork a producer. Paperwork a producer. We sliding in like Medusa. Paperwork a producer. Paperwork a producer. Paperwork a producer. That's on that Gene Deal Show. Paperwork a producer. My boy Gene Deal, man. Paperwork a producer. We sliding in like Medusa. Paperwork the producer. Paperwork the producer. Paperwork the producer. That's on that Gene Deal Show. Lego. Yeah, yeah.
What's good, gang? What's good? Shout out to the paperwork party and the bodyguards. If you in the building, hit the like button, gang. The likes should match the views. Shout out to my boy Gene stepping in today with the paperwork party. What's up with it, Jay?
What up with you, boy, man? My mic is real low, man. I can't hardly hear something. Can you turn it up? Let me
No,
see what's going on, man.
no. We can hear you. You may not can't hear us though, but you loud on the show. We
Yeah,
can hear
y'all,
you.
it's real low, man. Now, let me see what I can do over here, man.
Already. Shout out to my boy Gene, man. We definitely having technical difficulties today, but we gonna get it in, man.
Man,
Look, why?
I'm afraid that something may go wrong, man.
What you mean? Like look, why Gene getting it together, gang? I want y'all to throw up y'all neighborhoods. Let me see who in the crowd. We on 2 different channels tonight. We on the Paperwork Party Season 6 channel, and we on Gene Deal Show channel. Let me see who in the crowd. Let me see who in the crowd. Another thing too, gang, I'm sick. I may not look it, but I'm sick. I just threw up. All right, I don't know what was in my system. I just threw up all over in the studio bathroom. We got 3 bathrooms. One of the bathrooms is throw up everywhere. So, all right, we got somebody coming out to come clean it up. So, all right, shout out to the gang. My boy Gene having technical difficulties. Let me see where y'all from, and it's definitely going down. It's definitely going down.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yes.
I was cute when I was young, and I'm cute now. She told me I was cute when I was young. I'm cute now too. The hell you talking about? Look at all these hoods: Washington D.C., Tampa, Florida, Louisiana in the house, man. We got Vegas in the house, Michigan. Gene, we can hear you. It must be something wrong with with whatever going on, but we can hear you. You just can't hear us. I think that's what's
It came
going on.
up. No, did he?
I'm gonna get you, man. You crazy. Oh, it came up. No, did he? Shout out to everybody
loud.
stepping in, man.
Well,
I think I may have been poisoned. Shout out to James. I think I had a food poison or something. But remember, gang, when I said I was going to a restaurant, I think I was followed to the restaurant. I think my waiter, bro, I think they paid my waiter off, bro. I'm gonna go back up to that restaurant and I'm gonna beat your ass. I know exactly who you is, nigga, and you owe me a $20 tip.
You better keep Clyde Davis' name out your mouth.
No. Hey, look, Gene, tip that nigga $20 and that nigga poisoned my food. Yeah, I had food poisoning, man. I tipped
Oh
that
my
nigga
God,
$20.
man.
I'm gonna go back up to the restaurant I was at yesterday. I'm gonna tell the owner I want all my money back from my meal yesterday. I want all my fucking money back. I want that $20 back from that old not knucklehead ass tip. I mean that fucking whoever he was. Gene, I was poisoned, Gene.
Yeah, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh shit, I messed up something again.
And you
Damn,
know
let me
what's
start
crazy?
touching.
I got poison. I got a food poison on the same fucking day that we uncovered the $100 million woman. All right, if you're in the crowd and you seen the show yesterday on the Paperwork Party page, who was the $100 million woman? All right, who was the $100 million woman that put a poison hit out on me yesterday?
Oh,
Man,
not the lady in the black robe.
it gotta be, bro. Soon as I start talking about her, nigga, I'm throwing up, nigga.
Yo,
I'm
man,
throwing up.
before we get started off, man, with the Angie Stone situation and everything like that, there's a couple of things I want to bring to the people's attention, and I want to direct these to these co-parenting women out there who decided to have a child with a man that
What's good?
is currently in the streets. Now, this is going to be a touchy situation right there because I was reading something that happened out there in Houston by a guy who was in the streets named Lil Ronnie.
Yeah, that was in Fort Worth. That was in Fort Worth. Shout out to my boy Gene. That was funky time.
Right.
Fort
You know what I'm saying?
Worth is right by Dallas. Fort Worth is right by Dallas, so he was in Fort Worth.
Right, in Texas. So, ladies, if you know your man is in the streets, if you know your man is in the streets and his livelihood is not that of a productive citizen where he's going to work doing a 9 to 5. Please understand that there's no honor among thieves. And if these guys are in the streets and they doing crazy SHIT, understand that your kids may catch the blunt of the stuff that he's doing in the streets.
Facts.
So please, ladies, have enough courage and say, if y'all gonna do a family outing or whatever y'all gonna do, you take your kids and we'll meet you there.
That's facts. That's facts. I had to
If
let me
he
hold
wanna
on,
do
Gene.
something,
Gene, let me cut you off real quick. Gene speaking facts, y'all. All right. Shout out to my weed man. All right. He may be watching the show. Shout out to my weed man and shout out to his baby mama. I was talking to my weed man yesterday because he brought me 2 zips. All right, I'm just gonna be real, which I got 2 nice, good zips yesterday. All right,
the
this
hell
was
is
after.
that?
Allegedly, this was after I was poisoned by the woman in the robe. All right, so let's get to it. But shout out to my weed man. But yesterday I told my weed man, I was like, "Hey, bro, just do me a favor, my nigga, just stop toting your daughter with you, because that really hurt me. When I found out that Lil Ronnie got killed, it was like, okay, Lil Ronnie got killed. Lil Ronnie he a thug, yeah. But when I found out his daughter was with him, that made me tell my weed man, hey, bro, just because every time my weed man come over my house, he got his daughter with him. He got his daughter with him. Beautiful little girl. And I said, and he's a hustler. I used to be a hustler. He's a hustler. So I was like, bro, just leave your daughter at home, bro, for a look. Because, bro, niggas is out here killing daughters. If a nigga want to get you, nigga don't care if your daughter is there. That's what I'm trying to say. Go ahead, Jay.
There's no honor among thieves, man. And if you don't know where that terminology comes from, you understand these guys nowadays, they'll think that they did some shit by shooting you in the back. They don't care. They understand. It used to be that if you gonna have a beef with a man, you look him eye to eye, y'all go at it, however you gonna go at it. These guys will run up on you and shoot you in the back of the head and won't even give a damn. And they call that gangster.
Appreciate that. Jersey Rick, let me shout this out real quick. Jersey Rick, appreciate the donation. You investigating too much. They trying to delete you. Look, let me explain something, Jersey. Why I'm glad you said that. I'm not one of these regular niggas out here. I don't give a shit. All right. And they already know that. They can come at me whatever they want to. All right. But I believe that somebody poisoned my food yesterday at that motherfucking restaurant. All right. And if you heard about a restaurant in Dallas, let me be quiet on that. But yeah, so shout out to Gina Ferguson. Appreciate that. Appreciate you becoming a member of the Paperwork Party, aka the Gene Deal Show. Shout out to Gina Ferguson, man. Go ahead, Gina. I had to shout that out.
You say Gina is a member, y'all?
Yeah.
Hey, so ladies, understand, if you are dealing with somebody that he's getting his money as an entrepreneur in the streets, and you know that for a fact, he's not going to a 9 to 5, he's not his own, he don't have his own business and stuff like that. He's getting street money. You know what I'm talking about.
Facts.
Do not subject your children, no matter how good a father you think he is, the whole 9 yards. Now, how many good niggas? You got to realize it could be that one particular dude that's jealous of him.
Yep.
That one particular dude that he did something, or he think that he has something done to somebody in his family or whatever.
That's facts. That's facts.
It could be somebody
100%.
who said, yo, he was selling drugs to my mother and my mother died, OD'd. And they want to get him, and your child is with him. Understand, do not have your child with these cats, with these type of dudes that's out here these days.
Don't do it.
They don't care nothing about honor.
Facts. Facts.
There's no honor among thieves.
Thieves. Speaking of thieves, let me shout out D Always Observing. I'm just saying. She said, PW, I even seen you on Facebook. Somebody had you up. Look, she's a member of the Paperwork Party. Shout out to everybody that's a member of the Paperwork Party that see the content that's going around. All right. When you see Big Gene, when you see paperwork, just send it to us. Shout out to D Always. Be sure to send me that. Let me see whoever had me on Facebook. If they shouted me out, that's cool. Oh, and shout out to Miss Lowdown. All right, Miss Lowdown was using my content the other day, and Miss Lowdown shouted me out. And this is somebody that I had problems with the first year that I got on the internet. All right, so let me shout out Miss Lowdown. No hard feelings. You can use my content. Anybody that shouts out the Paperwork Party can use my content. It's a brand new year, gang. All right, shout out to Nurse Kia. Appreciate you becoming a member of the Gene Deal Show, aka Paperwork Party Show. Gene, that's your cue.
All right, now there's another thing I want to talk about, man.
You supposed to be
And I
singing,
wanna-
nigga. Nah, Gene.
Huh?
Your cue is to sing the song. Come and be a, it's the member.
Who's the
Do the
rookie?
nigga, look at the screen. Nurse Kia. Nurse Kia
Is
on the can you even see the screen, Gene?
Yo, bro, I can't even see it, man.
You
You got,
can't see the screen.
you got me little
Gene.
and shit, bro. You got me all little and shit.
Bro, you can see her on the screen. It's big. It says Nurse Kia became a YouTube member. Don't
Is it
worry,
Kia
y'all.
or Kiss? It's Kia?
Kia. Kiah. Yeah.
Man, what I'm gonna sing that for?
Because you are the singer. As a matter of fact, let me do it. What you say? We got a new member. It's a new. You know the words. Shout out my boy Lucifer, man. What's saying? I don't
Wrong.
know the words, nigga. You say the
What
word.
is it? Nurse Kia. A Nurse Kia. A Nurse
Hey,
Kia
Nurse
is a
Kia is a
member,
member,
y'all.
y'all.
Hey, Nurse
Nurse
Kia.
Kia.
Nurse
Nurse
Kia.
Kia.
Nurse Kia is a
Is a
member,
member,
y'all. Go, Nurse Kia.
y'all. Hey,
Nurse Kia.
let's
A Nurse
go.
Kia is a member, y'all. Nurse Kia, thank you
Let
for the
go.
membership to the Gene Deal and the Paperwork Party Show.
That's what's up, man. Shout out to the game, man. You see, she had our PW start talking about. Shout out to Rio, man. But like I said, it's a new year, Rio. I'm not trying to beef with nobody on this YouTube. I love everybody. If you using the content, you can use the content. Let's go.
I don't love everybody.
You
It's hard
crazy.
to love. Anyway, I want to give a highly sought off condolence to Khalid Wilson's family, a young man down at Southern University that was trying to pledge Omega Psi Phi. He was allegedly unlifed going through the pledge process. I just want to say this, that
Go ahead.
no man, nobody should ever lose their life, lose their limbs, or be hospitalized going through any kind of pledge process. That's why they put the rules and regulations in place. And you brothers out here that think Omega Psi Phi is about beating a man down or doing things that put them in those type of situations, there's brothers that are sitting behind bars, some for the rest of their lives. They done went and got an education. They done went and got a degree. They done went and got good jobs and came back to schools and has lost all that because they think that's what Omega Psi Phi is about.
Right.
Y'all understand that to the people that's in the brotherhood. We're bigger than that. We're better than that. And we're going to get past this like we've gotten past a whole lot of other stuff. But those people have lost somebody that they brought into this world they will never, ever see again.
And for the brothers that's out there, you got to find a better way and know a better way.
That's facts.
And,
That's facts.
my deepest, I don't have words. Go out to that family because I would never want to experience that. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on 1 second. Shout out to D Always Observing. I be having to sing stuff. I just put that email in the comments. Shout out to you. Appreciate you supporting the Paperwork Party Gene Deal Show tonight, March the 7th, 2025. Thank you for that donation. Angel is a member, y'all. Hey, Angel, yeah. Angel is a member, y'all. Hey, I just threw up in the
She not a new
bathroom. About to
member.
clean up.
She's
It's
been a
going
member.
down, fool. I can't
You getting
stand me.
old.
It be the damn true to give a damn. All right, that's what it is, gang.
Hey,
That's what it
yo,
is, gang.
Angel been a member.
She must be a member of your page now. I think she a member of my page. She might be a member of your. I don't know how you become another member, Angela. Let me see.
She not a new member. For a new member.
Oh, you
Angel trying to get up. Oh, Angel want that Gene Deal Show. She want that
food
song.
stamp. That's on my page. You're right. I just checked. That's on my page.
Okay.
But she was already a member. I don't know.
Angel Light. The Angel Light is a member,
y'all. Angel Light. All right, gang. Look, this is what we about to do.
So,
go ahead. We're about to get to the content in a minute. But Gene is giving what we call the introduction. Those people that got killed and over where you at and all that good shit.
And it's another thing I want to bring to light. President Trump, right?
Facts.
In his speech, I don't know, it was a union he was addressing the union or whatever like that. He said that there will be only two types of people in America. If you born a woman or you born a man. And in the interim of that, those people who had transgender or others or unpacific on their passport driver's license, that is no more. So if you look like a woman, you try to talk like a woman, and you think you're a woman, but your license got man on it, sorry, it's the law.
He said it's the law. Gene said it's the law. Shout out to my boy Ern Luke, man. Appreciate that donation. Ern Luke is in the house, man. Today is March the 7th, 2025. All right, Ern Luke is a member, y'all. Ern Luke is definitely a member of the Paperwork Party. Shout out to Ern Luke. He been rocking with Paperwork Party, I think, ever since season 1 or 2, I believe. Shout out to my boy Ern Luke for being a member and donating to the Paperwork Party. Also, shout out to my boy Lucifer for hitting that cash out. All right, gang. Remember, gang, if you want to donate to the Paperwork Party or the Gene Deal Show, Paperwork Party Cash App is $ Paperwork Party TV. You can also put your phone up to the screen for the QR code, gang. That's how you support the Paperwork Party on Cash App. And Gene's Paperwork Party, Gene's Cash App is $ Big Gene 52, $ Big Gene 52. You can also put your phone up to the screen and hit the QR code. That's easy access to supporting the Cash App of Gene Dean. Appreciate everybody supporting the channel, man. Gene, check it out. Now watch this. I got this hat made. For y'all that don't know, I got an ATL hat made with rest in peace, Angie. I don't know if y'all can see that. The dude that did it, man, you owe me some money, bro. You didn't really do it. The letters don't really, but it's still rest in peace, Angie. If y'all can see that. All right. There you go, right there. There you go. All right. Now, I'm going to be wearing it at the funeral. So, watch this, gang. If you're in, I think it's Columbia, South Carolina, that's where the funeral is going to be. Let me know so you can be boots on the ground at the funeral. We'll put you live on the show. If you are in Atlanta, that's where the memorial is going to be for Angela Stone. All right, remember, gang, Angela Stone, we believe, was murdered on last Saturday in a car wreck. We do not believe that this was a coincidence. And the content we're going to show tonight, we're about to prove that the cover-up is ongoing, and we're about to prove that the Atlanta Highway Patrol, aka Alabama State Troopers, aka Atlanta Law Enforcement Agency, LLEA, y'all are covering up the murder of Angela Stone. We about to prove that tonight too. All right. And it's something about this dude right here, the way he was watching Angela as she was performing. Remember, gang, this is the hitman. All right. I'm on your ass because I know allegedly. I'm on your ass because I know some more shit. Yo, we can do it alleged all night. I'm on your ass because I know some more shit. Remember, gang, this is the alleged hitman. We about to talk about how he's connected to the AELA. It's definitely going down. And all you motherfuckers got the same judge. I mean, well, my bad. Same attorney that's representing y'all. But we need to get to this dude. All right, we need to get to this dude real quick. Shout out to the gang. So if you know, gang, this guy right here, his name is Sergeant Jeremy Burkett. All right. I think you probably need to go on Gene, you got me playing on something else?
No, I don't get playing on anything else. But shout out to Ezekiel Waters for the cash out, aka Drain Master. Shout out to yes, aka Drain Master. Shout out to Angela Haywood for purchasing a book. We're gonna send that shit. We're gonna send it out to you tomorrow.
Shout out to Lanier. Appreciate that cash out.
So we're gonna do the Angie story before we do the death of No Diddy, the death of No Homo.
Hell nah. I forgot about that. Hell nah. Go ahead. Let me type it in. Hold on. Let me type it in real quick.
You didn't type it in? If you didn't type it in, don't worry about it. We won't do it.
Nah, hell no. I can type it in right now. You want me to
No, I'm just talking about if it's not on the cover, don't worry about it.
It's not on the title or the what's the name, but you just told them what you're gonna do
anyway. If it's not on the title, don't worry about it. We can say that for a whole nother show.
You want to do that? You want to do that tomorrow?
Well, we can't because we give them too much anyway.
Okay, well we gave them too much. Look, we don't say nothing about it no more. We'll do it tomorrow.
We'll do it tomorrow.
Don't because they gonna rewind it to see what the fuck you talking about. They gonna rewind it just to see what the hell you talking about. So just don't say shit else. Shout out to Lanier, man. Appreciate that cash out. Appreciate you supporting the Paperwork Party, Lanier. All right, gang, we about to get to it. I don't know if y'all been keeping up with I'm gonna mute you real quick, Gene. I think that's hold on, let me see. Yeah, wow. Yeah, that's you. Hey, Gene, when you get ready to talk, I'm gonna bring you off for mute, but I gotta mute you because it's coming in and out. It's distorting. You hear me?
I don't have nothing on.
I can hear it in my ear, distorting. I don't know what it is, but shit. All right, but you know what
people do they hear it on the channel?
Hey, do y'all hear any distortion on the channel or is both of us sounding good? Let me know real quick so I won't have to mute Gene. See, they say it's your mic, Gene. They can hear it too. Hold on, let me see if anybody else. All right, a lot of people saying no. One person said yes. Yeah, they hear it, bro. I don't know what it is, Gene, bro, but it's a throb and you can hear my like an echo. It's making me echo and throb. But don't worry, bro. Let me just mute you, and then when you want to just come off of mute. Just come off of mute. Because everybody here,
I can't come off of mute if you mute me.
Look, you mute yourself and then come off of mute. See, Vanessa King here too. Mute yourself, Gene, right now, and when you want to talk, come off of mute. There you go. All right, gang, we about to get into it. Shout out to my boy Gene, man. Yeah, you unmuted yourself and we heard it, motherfucker. Shout out to my boy Gene, man, having those beautiful technical difficulties in his big ass 8-bedroom crib in St. Lunatics. The St. Lunatics. All right, but gang, we about to get to it on a more serious note. All right, you know, Gene pissed off because he had to mute y'all. Gene hate when you have to mute y'all. He hate it. He fucking hates it. Look at Gene, y'all. Look at Gene. Look, his arms are folded. Look at him, y'all. Look at Gene. Look at Gene. He hated boy when he got a mute. But nah, you good. You good. That's my boy Gene, man. That's my boy Gene. They said it sounded distorted, but don't worry, he good. He good. All right, so watch this game. Let me explain what happened real quick on last week. And Angie Stone was in a car wreck going from a performance, traveling on I-635, going up to Montgomery, Alabama. Right before they got to Montgomery, Alabama, in a place called Hope Hell, is right before exit 165, right around that area. That's where this bullshit wreck occurred, allegedly. Allegedly, gang. Allegedly. All right. We believe that this was staged, big time staged, and we believe that she was kidnapped at some time. All right. And I'm gonna prove to y'all how I believe all this.
The only time, the reason I have a big problem with this right here is that Angie Stone had began to start looking for the money. What happens is there are lawyers that are going around, and these lawyers are trying to find publishing and marketing and monies that are owed to artists that has been in the business for years, because these record companies know how to hide that money that they have been paid for stuff that happened overseas, over in other countries and everything. So they don't let the artists know that you made money in Africa, you made money in Australia, you made more money in New Zealand and all these different places. So now they have lawyers that do publishing traces where your music has been played in places and they were paid for, and the record companies were paid for and made millions of dollars and never even told you about it.
Facts.
Angie Stone knew that she had millions of dollars out there because she had people do a trace on her publishing, and she wanted this money, and she had fear of her life because she said to other people around that allegedly that some people was trying to unalive her because they didn't want to pay her money. I'm going back on mute. I don't care what y'all say. I'm going back on mute.
Boy, y'all better leave Gene alone. Y'all better leave Gene alone. Shout out to my boy Gene. But now on some real shit, what Gene is saying is 100% true, because right before this fraudulent ass, weird ass wreck, and y'all finna see, I'm finna show y'all some shit. Right before this weird ass wreck occurred, gang, she was telling the whole world, that they stole millions of dollars and she was about to go get it. That's just like saying, hey, I'm about to come over your house right now and get my money. All right. So that's the reason that they had to speed this shit up and do what they had to do quick. So let's get to it, gang. So nobody knows the real time of the wreck. Let me introduce y'all to this man real quick. All right. This guy right here, his name is Sergeant Jeremy Burkett. All right. This guy is a goofball. All right, gang? Allegedly. He's a goofball. All right? Now, Sergeant Jeremy Burkett is the Alabama state trooper that was on the scene supposedly after the wreck. Now, let me tell you what's funny about this situation. If Sergeant Jeremy Burkett was on the scene supposedly after this beautiful wreck, he would know the time of the wreck. How the fuck did you show up to the wreck, but you don't even know what time the wreck occurred or what time you even showed up? All right, now, gang, he made a statement.
Bruh, that's a lie. Because whenever you call to the base, once you become on the scene, that it becomes a record. Because he would have to say, this is Sergeant Jeremy Burkett. I'm at such and such place at 0000 hours, and then the record would show that he's at a scene of an accident at that time. I'm going back on mute.
All right, back on mute. That's my boy Gene. All right, so look, this is a statement that he made. Originally, and you can look this up, gang. This is a snippet I took from the news people in Alabama, what they reported in the national news. So this was on the news. I showed my people this video the other day. I got a couple of videos to show y'all. But watch this, gang. Originally, the Alabama law enforcement agency said that the crash happened at 7 a.m. All right? But then they changed it to 4:25 a.m. Gang, what we know right now, gang, is no one knows the real time of the crash. How the hell can you crash and the state troopers show up and they don't even know what fucking time it is? Come on, gang. They don't know what time it is. They haven't released the crash report. They haven't released the police report. But they telling us that at first it was at 7 a.m. Now it's at 4:25 a.m. That's 3 fucking hours. How the fuck can you get 3 hours? Go ahead, Jane. Go ahead.
But I just want to interject to that. So when was the first call made to 911?
We gotta request. Look, Gene, I requested everything. I requested the cameras from the roof. I requested everything. Look, they holding everything up. They not releasing shit.
Because it's still under investigation. But the 911 report, somebody from their phone called 911. How you have a crash and you don't call 911? Somebody had to call 911.
Hold on,
911 has to have time of the incident that somebody called in. I'm going back on mute.
Appreciate that, Gene. Nobody called 911. I'm glad you said that. No, I'm not saying appreciate you went on mute. I'm saying I'm glad you said that. Nobody called 911. Out of everybody that was in that van, nobody called 911. So when this state trooper gets on national television and he tells the world that the wreck occurred at 7 a.m., do y'all know what that means? Can somebody in the crowd tell me, why would the state trooper say that the wreck occurred at 7 a.m.? That's probably the time he showed up. You get it? But if it happened at 4:25, where's that 3 hours of missing time? Where the fuck was Angie for 3 hours? Where was Angie for 3 fucking hours? That's what we want to know. That's exactly what we want to know. All right, so this is the state trooper right here, gang. He made a few statements. One of the statements he made was the Mercedes-Benz flipped over the road and collided with the truck. All right? Has anybody ever heard this statement? I'm looking at the crowd. Has anybody ever heard that when the Mercedes-Benz flipped over, it collided with the truck? Or is the story going around that when the Mercedes-Benz flipped over, the truck came out of nowhere a few minutes later and ran it over? Come on, gang. Come on. The official story. Go ahead.
In the infamous words of Shakespeare Macbeth, something is rotten in Denmark.
Come
I'm
on,
going
gang.
back on you.
Come on. The official story is that when the car rolled over, everybody got out and left Angie in the damn car. That's the official fucking story. So if everybody had time to get out, that means that the car didn't collide with the fucking truck. The truck came later on and hit the goddamn car. So why is the narrative that he's spinning a lie? Why is he lying to the people about what really happened with this fucking wreck? Everybody knows that it was 9 people in that car. All right? If it would have flipped over and collided with the truck, nobody would have died. But guess what, gang? That's the narrative that this guy is saying. That's the reason that everybody has DNAs, well, NDAs. All right. Now, the Sprinter flipped over and collided with the truck. Can anybody tell me? Can anybody tell me what collide means? I already know what collide means. Because if the narrative that the Lieutenant Jeremy Burkett, who's the one that's making the police report, making the crash report, he putting his signature on everything, if he's the one, if he is the actual one that said that they collided, then the narrative that's going around that the truck ran her over is bullshit. If the true story is that the truck rolled over and collided with the truck, the van collided with the truck, that means that the whole narrative that the van was there and the truck ran over it 8 minutes later, that narrative is thrown out the window. But guess what? They got to get their story together. Shout out to Jaguar, right? Somebody tell Pedro I'm here, and everybody please share the live stream and get the lights up. Shout out to my girl Jaguar, right? She's definitely in the house. Let me see. Hold on. Let me send you the link so you can come up and say what's up. So, matter of fact, I'm gonna put the link in the comments. Don't nobody come up with Jag. All right. I want to say what's up to my girl Jag. My boy Gene is definitely on mute right now, but Jag is in the crowd. Gang.
You said Jag name. I ain't on mute no more, man. Don't try to keep Jag away from me. I don't know what's wrong with you. What's going on, bro?
My girl Jag in the crowd, man. Jag, hit that link right there. I'm putting the link in the crowd. It's definitely going down. Now watch this, gang. Watch this. We about to really break it down. All right, go on mute, Gene. It's doing that little what's the name shit. Shout out to my boy Gene. Gene will beat me up after the show, just to let y'all know. All right, I'm getting ready. Gene gonna Clive Davis me. All right, after the show, it ain't my fault that your shit fucking up, but you gonna get on me about it.
No Diddy.
Yeah, no Diddy, motherfucker.
No Diddy.
No Diddy, motherfucker. All right. Let me see. All right, so let me put this up real quick. I'm finna show y'all how they lied. I'm finna show y'all big time how they lied. Now, how did you get the time wrong on the highway? We got cameras on the top of the highway, sir. How the fuck did you get the time wrong on the cameras? There's no way in hell that you can get the time wrong on the cameras. You have a 3-hour gap, and I believe that Angela was kidnapped between that 3 hours. She was tortured, and they threw her in that car and put on the freeway. Because nobody knows what time the wreck occurred. Nobody knows, not even you. You the top investigator. You are over the investigation, and you don't even know what time the motherfucking wreck occurred. Shout out to the game, man. Sorry for my French. All right? We got a special guest coming up right now. What's up with it, Jag? Shout out to my girl, Jag.
What it do? What's going on, paperwork?
Shit, chilling on it, just breaking it down real quick. We don't understand how this state trooper does not know what time Angie's wreck occurred. He don't even know what time it happened. Do you understand what I'm saying, Jag?
I do. You know what I also understand? That there was a woman on TikTok who ran into an accident that was identical to the one that Angie Stone was in, who said that
I
she
heard
ran
about
into
her.
a woman who had just said that she had just survived a near crash with an 18-wheeler and it had grazed her and she had just gotten away with her life. She said she sat with her and got her to sit down. She was manic. And she said she was there with her until she left to go to the hospital.
Mm.
And now all of a sudden, people started attacking her, telling her that she might be in some kind of legal harm or jeopardy and that she needed to remove her post.
Heard that too, and I heard she removed it too.
She did. It's gone.
Gene,
Hey,
what you think
Jag.
about that? Have you ever heard that?
Saying
Hey,
why
Gene!
Nah, don't hate G me now. You came on like, hey, paperwork. You just forgot all about me, ma.
I could
You just
never.
gonna hurt
I could
my heart
never.
like that. Wow.
A little country North Philly girl could never.
Hey, Jag, what's up, mama? How you
What's
doing?
going on? All of
Hey, I'm
nothing,
here,
you
man.
know.
Yo,
Listen to me.
blessing
I'm
highly
just
favored.
look. This, I'm on my cash money right now. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
I'm on my cash. That's my focus right there. That's my vision right there.
Do your thing, man. I
Facts.
gotta go back on mute.
You
Gene
do?
heard nah, his shit fucking up. You heard Gene shit fucking up? His phone messing up for some strange reason.
Because the truth is being told.
They on Gene ass. They knew Gene would come and lie. They on his ass. They got your shit, Gene. They got your shit. Now watch
Trust
this,
me.
gang. Real quick before I get back to the content, we got a special guest, Jaguar Writers in the building. Everybody get the likes up on both channels. We're on the Gene Deal channel and the Paperwork Party Season 6 channel. Now look, last Saturday, all this shit went on at 4 a.m. All right, now,
Yeah.
Jag had a similar, Jag, go ahead and tell what you got to say and let them know that that at that same time, the powers that be were being. Go ahead.
Well, at the same time that the crash was going on, and I guess the alleged cover up was happening, there were two officers that were dispatched to my studio where they were told by YouTubers that I lived. They
Mm,
reported that there were people unalived in the structure. They used every excuse. They started talking about Crime Stoppers and all kinds of things that came from YouTubers. Yet, when these police showed up with this anonymous information, they knocked on the wrong door.
mm,
Funny thing is, those officers, they don't have jurisdiction to be where they were. Sheriffs come. So I wonder why, I don't know. I don't know if they were cops. A lot of people wear uniforms. A lot of people pretend to be a lot of things.
facts.
But it is on recording.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to see that one day. I'm gonna whenever y'all can drop it off in the whatever.
At
I
the
want to see it.
same time
I want to see
they
it.
were staging their attack on Angie, they were at what they thought was my front door
See, they was
to
gonna do a
get
two for
me.
one. That was a two for
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Cause y'all was cool. Now watch this game. Let me tell y'all some real shit. I told y'all something the other day, and I'm gonna see if y'all remember what I told y'all because Jack finna tell y'all something that she told me today on the phone. I didn't even know. And I told y'all something. Jack finna tell y'all something. Watch this game. I want y'all to put in the crowd. I said that if this guy comes out with a song or tries to go on tour, he's behind the demise of Angie Stone. All right. Y'all flood the crowd with his name. Y'all know who the fuck I'm talking about. I'm about to put his picture up. Go ahead and in the crowd, put his name up. All right.
Michael been involved in witchcraft.
There you go, D'Angelo. Now watch this game. On May the 1st, 2025, when they took out Angie, now D'Angelo is on tour. If they would have took out Jag on the same day, go ahead, Jag.
Well, I mean, he's going out on tour with the Roots,
I didn't know
who I
that.
used to be, who I used to be an original member of.
God damn.
Hey, Jack. I know that Angie was a good friend of yours, but I made a statement that Angie started messing with D'Angelo when he was 16, 17 years old, and
He
people
was
didn't
a
believe.
young man. He was a young
People,
man and she was a grown woman.
he was 16, 17, a musical prodigy, you know what I'm saying, like that, in the studio, doing tracks and music and stuff like that. When they
Yeah.
first started dealing with, now they didn't have a kid until he got 24, 23 or 24, but she
Yeah,
was
but they
dealing
were
with him.
together for a long time. Oh yeah.
So now we know.
I'm going
Now we
back on.
know. Okay.
And guess what, Gene? He sacrificed her.
Damn right.
He sacrificed her for that naked video. And I think he got his son to help him do it again for good this time.
You know what I
You know, his
think?
son is involved in a lot of strange stuff. Little Michael is involved in a lot of strange things.
We
Hey,
gotta
Jag,
say a
go ahead, but Jag, tell me your relationship with the Roots, because if anything would have happened to you, you know, and we would have been looking into Jag
I'm one
and
of the last. I'm one of the last of the original members that didn't sell out to the Shluminati left. Malik is gone. Hub is gone.
so the ones
Our
that's going on.
manager, Richard Nichols, is
Let me,
gone.
hey
I'm one of
Jag,
the only ones that didn't sell out left.
the one that's going on tour with D'Angelo. Do you think that they would have been behind whatever was going to happen last week?
Absolutely. Amir
Okay.
has been D'Angelo's handler for many years. And when he got out of control of that, Deanna Williams took it over, and that's my Uncle Kenny Gamble's baby mom.
Wow.
She's the one that set up his manager, because we had the same manager, me and Michael, for a second, Lindsey Guillaume. Fresh out of Harvard. Very bright black man. And, you know, Michael let Deanna set him up to look like a thief, and they took all that money out of the budget and blamed it on Lindsey.
Wow.
All because he used the room. But you know, that was all Clive. That was all the Cliveness. It was in the Cliveness.
I know Clive know who I am. Hi, Clive. We just did 13 hours, 13 minutes, and 13 seconds with old Clive. Hi, Clive.
D'Angelo really, really, really broke Angie's heart. And he wanted to be famous, and he wanted to be naked, and he wanted to be loved. And it's just it's when I heard about the announcement for the tour, I just got sick.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I'll never forget when they first started in on Michael with the witchcraft, right after him and Angie started going their separate ways. Like, when he found out she was pregnant, he shunned her. He treated her like she was the plague, like she was the worst thing that ever happened to him. It was really embarrassing, because you didn't have a problem riding up underneath her when she was writing all of your songs and letting people believe that you wrote it, and she was doing all of your arrangements and letting you refer to her as just a background singer from Vertical Hold. Like, she literally downplayed herself to make him the greatest soul artist of his generation, and he repaid her with getting naked and running off with skinny light skinned bitches and getting hooked on
Wow.
heroin, and then doing all of that stuff. And then he lost his
Hold on
mind,
one
and he
second, Gene.
thought,
Hold on one second. Let me cut y'all real quick, Jag. My bad, cause let me cut y'all real quick. Gene, you need to get your cougar, one of Gene Cougars on the screen. Look, Gene the one, his mic fucking up. All right, Miss Charlene. All right, Gene, get your cougar. I'm not gonna block you, ma'am. Okay. If Gene want to talk, he can talk. Get your cougar, Gene. Get your cougar. Go ahead,
like
man. We got a crowd full of cougars today, boy.
God, man.
y'all know Gene is loved.
Yo, Dad, was Scott
Yeah.
Storch one of the original members?
Yeah, Scott was there. All it was me. Scott, understand this. Scott was supposed to be in the Roots. Scott was the Roots. He was the production. Between him and Hub, that was the only reasonable, real musical talent that they had. Everybody else was developing and growing, even Amir. Now,
Bodyguard. I used to bodyguard Scott, and I lived in
I
his house
know.
in
After
my.
after Suge ran him out of LA and he went down there to Star Island, you was bodyguarding him then. I remember, because he hired you because he thought Suge was gonna take him out.
Ah, Gene would have beat up Suge. Gene gonna beat up Suge.
Nah, he wasn't worried about that when I was with him. Not at all.
He didn't. That's why you was with him.
Yeah. Hey, but what I wanted to say is this: these people don't really understand. You have to be on high alert and extremely careful, because what is happening right now is that people have to understand the truth is being heard.
Facts.
And when the truth is being heard, evil do not want the truth to come out, just like they don't want us as people to know that we are the true founders of this world. We are the true maker of music. We are the true people of science. We are the true people of medicine, of building and everything. And the truth is coming out. And they don't want it to be heard. And they're going to do everything in their power to keep people like you and people who are not afraid of telling the truth. You understand? They're going to use all these old clown ass bands to try to stop us from being out here on the front line, baby. They're going to
That's
try.
facts. That's facts.
So you got to be careful, mama. I'm going back on mute.
I don't like when Gene go on mute. For y'all in the crowd, just to let y'all know, I hate when Gene go on mute. Matter of fact, Gene, stay out for mute. Go ahead, Jag. You got the flow.
Nah, I found out someone else from my neo soul journey passed away today. Rest in peace to Dwayne Wiggins.
Oh man,
Tony, he's gone. They
it
just
never
said last week
went.
he was in the hospice, and now he gone. He
Mm.
gone now.
You know what I noticed though, and I'm gonna tell you
Everybody
something.
I know that is dying.
Everybody that's in like the soul, the neo soul, like the R&B, it's like the R&B is everybody leaving in 2025. It's so much R&B dying right now. Y'all love
Everybody
Tony.
dying but me. I wonder why.
Nah, you ain't you good. You
Like
trust me.
people really need to look at the fact that me still being alive is quite remarkable.
Facts.
So many of my peers have tried to speak out the way that I have, and none of them have survived. Just me, and I'll be sure.
Oh yeah, shout out to Al, man. I love you, Al, man. Shout out to Al, man. You know, I did a whole episode on Al. That's my boy Al. You know, he be hitting me in the DM, man. Shout out to Al, man.
It's just crazy. It's crazy. Everybody's going on.
But what
I
they
done
want to
lived that
do,
long.
look, the thing about it is everybody just needs to everybody needs to like survive until the reason that they speeding it up is because like Gene was said, all this truth is coming out. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they like, damn, hold on, let's and then you got us saying, y'all owe me millions of dollars. I'm coming to get my coins. I want my chips. They like, okay, we got you.
That's
So
all
it's
I want. What they owe me, I didn't listen to me. Ain't nobody got to pay me for no victim nothing, and I don't need no buyout. Just pay me what you owe me.
they not gonna do that. They not gonna do that. They
That's
rather
all right.
pay. They not
That's
gonna do
all
that.
right. They don't want to pay me what they owe me. I'm gonna make sure they don't keep what they got.
And guess what? It's like this. So you
I
got
was that chick. No, I was that chick that if me and the dude broke up and I felt like he owed me, and he was making it clear he wasn't gonna give me what he owed me, I was gonna go take back what it cost me. So you come outside, paint job strip, tires gone, car sitting on cinder blocks, windshields busted,
oh,
bumper
my bad.
half
Go ahead, G.
ripped off, keyholes busted, everything. Sugar in the tank. I just destroy your shit. And now you got to spend that mint money anyway. You can give it to me, you can get a mechanic, but you gonna
Facts.
pay.
That's facts. That's facts. Shout out to my girl Jack. Jack, let me ask you this because
Oh,
I
trust me,
went.
honey, I cook my own food. Trust me.
Oh, they got me, y'all. They got me yesterday. They got me. I don't know what rest. You know what? I don't know who at the restaurant got me, but they got me. I'm gonna go to. I ain't gonna tell you what I'm gonna do.
People
But Jack,
better be careful where they eat, and I'm telling you.
they getting us. I'm gonna start cooking my own food. Matter of fact, I may just start. When I cook my dogs their food, I might just take one of their pieces of chicken. Fuck it. At least I know that shit
Listen
ain't
to me. I'm
poison.
gonna tell you something right now. You gotta be careful feeding your dog. You see what happened to Gene Hackman, dog? I sit up there when I heard about it that it got the wife and him and the dog. It made me think about that scene from the first Coming to America when they was looking at that apartment and they
Mm-hmm.
had everybody chalked out and they said it's a
Yep.
damn shame what they did to that dog. I felt the same way
That's great.
when I heard the news.
That's facts.
It had
Let
to
me
be
ask,
poison. It had to be poison, in my opinion, because they both clearly ate something and somebody fed it to the dog. I don't know what they talking about. It was some kind of this, that, and medication and whatever. I don't know. Did the dog have a medication too? I've heard of people feeding a dog table food. I've never heard about people feeding a dog table medication.
nah, facts. Gene, go on mute and come off
But that
when you
was
ready to talk.
also the guy that worked on the Alec Baldwin Rust case.
Shout out to Jersey Rick, man. They trying to force God's peace to worship the devil. I'm gonna tell y'all something too. Gene, can you go on mute real quick and then come off when you ready to talk? Cause your shit. I'm gonna get Gene. All right, but look, shout out to Jersey Rick, man. Appreciate that. They trying to force God's peace to worship the devil. Yeah, you're right about that. Appreciate that donation. It's a lot of demonic stuff going on. Matter of fact, this whole thing dealing with Angie Stone and what's going on is a demonic ritual. That woman was missing for 3 hours allegedly. This is a demonic ritual that we are witnessing. All right, and we just heard from Jaguar. Really, I'm believing that they really try to get a 2 for 1. All right, now
Oh
let me
no,
take.
listen to me. I have no doubt in my mind
Mhm.
that if they could have found a way to get to me on that day like they tried to at our studio, I wouldn't be here. I believe that wholeheartedly. Wholeheartedly.
Nah, for real. And one thing that convinced me is when she said the Roots is going on tour with D'Angelo.
D'Angelo,
I was
yeah.
telling I said, Jag, that's a 2 for 1.
I know.
That's literally a 2 for 1. And they both would have been on tour laughing. Right now, D'Angelo's on tour laughing, but the Roots ain't on tour laughing. All right, Roots, we watching you, Roots. We
Listen
watching
to me.
you.
Paperwork, I'm gonna help you walk this one down because I'm gonna make sure they don't enjoy. Not
Already.
one city, not one
People that
day.
really don't understand that what happens is that when somebody dies or unalive in that sense, those groups that they were a part of, now people have that sympathetic that I gotta see they show because Angie was a part of that. I gotta see they
Yes.
show that person
Facts.
has something to do with her. I have to see that show so the people will go out and who really wouldn't really go to the show normally, they'll feel compelled to go to the show because
Yes.
that was once a part of that group and that type of
They'll
music.
go out and sell out tickets just to hear Michael D'Angelo Archer sing "You're My
Going back on,
Lady," knowing that it's Angie.
Facts. Facts.
That's all they gotta do.
That's crazy.
All he gotta do is do one song and just thank her for her contributions to his early career. And they all gonna be there crying.
Yeah, we would like to everybody put up your lighters. Rest in peace to my first love, Angie. And then the Roots be like, y'all put up y'all lighters up. Well, they didn't get her. Oh, okay, well put your lighters down. I just thought that one in. Come off of mute and laugh, Gene.
Put your right hand up, put your right hand up, put your left hand up, put your left hand up.
Oh shit, the Roots, man. Y'all something else, boy.
No, what they would do is have Jim Scott come out and
you're
sing the hook on my song.
Here we go. Everybody put your lighters up. They go, oh no, put your light. Oh, they didn't get jacked. Damn, put your lighters down. Put your lighters down. They didn't
I
get her.
promise you this, I'll see them in hell before they see me anywhere.
Nah, for real.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ricky Smiley is saying rest in peace to Wayne Wiggins on X.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey,
Yeah. What's
yo,
up? Go ahead.
work. How many in here?
We got 1,600 people in the room. Let me see on the Paperwork Party channel. Let me refresh it. Get the lights up too, guy. On the Paperwork Party channel, we got 695 people. On the Gene Deal show, we have 892. That's a total of 1,600 people. Appreciate everybody in the room. We got a special guest, Jaguar. Go ahead, Gene.
Yeah. Hey, Jag. I know we're supposed to get together. We're gonna have to try to find another way, man. I might have to invite you up to the to my little shenanigan that I'm gonna give up. So you and Odell could come get some of that good food since you
Oh,
know.
that sounds like a good time. Yeah, I don't think Dallas is the place for us. The last time we got together, I got arrested.
Nah, she ain't. Gene is. He ain't in Dallas. Gene not in Dallas.
I know, but everybody kept trying to get us to come back to Dallas together. I say, I know, we did that, been there, done that, got locked up,
Stay
got the
away from
T-shirt.
Dallas. Stay away from Dallas. Stay
Well, I'm
away
gonna
from
stay
Dallas.
away from Dallas until they dismiss my cases.
Okay, yeah, because you don't need to get caught up in Dallas.
Oh no, listen to me. They want me to come to Dallas so they can lock me up and then throw me in a hospital, say I lost my
Hey,
mind.
yo,
Wendy Williams, me.
come back in. All right.
You gonna go out and come
Sounds
back in?
good.
Okay,
Yeah.
cause your shit fucking up. Shout out to my boy
Now,
Jane, man.
yeah, you sound like Darth Vader. Wait a minute, before you go, G, say, Luke, you are my father. I am your father.
What you say, Mama?
I said, say, Luke, I am your father before you go.
Paperwork. I am your father.
You ain't my damn daddy, nigga. You ain't my stepdaddy. You ain't my god. Nah, shout out to Jane, man. Shout out to Jane. Gene, you gonna change? You gonna change phones, Gene? You gonna change phones?
No. I'm not on the phone. I'm on the computer. Hold on. I'm trying to come
Oh,
back
that's
in.
probably what it is. You probably got it because since you're on the computer, that probably means you got some apps open or something. You got some tabs open. You need to close them tabs. That's what it is, bro. You got all the tabs open. Nigga, close them Pornhub tabs and close them Wingstop
No,
tabs,
not
man.
the Pornhub, not
All
the
them
Pornhub.
Wingstop tabs, yeah. The Pizza Hut tabs. He got the Pornhub, Pizza Hut, Wingstop. Yeah, close them tabs. Shout out to the game, man. Appreciate everybody sticking in here with us tonight, man. We got special guests, Jaguar Right Gene coming back up, gang. If you just now stepping in the building, we talking about the demise of Angie Stone. And this guy right here is the one that's investigating this case, gang. All right. And this guy right here has made statements. His name is Sergeant Jeremy Burkett. Let me tell you something that I do not like about Sergeant Jeremy Burkett. All right. I want all the paper clips to listen to me closely. All right. This shit is some real shit. Can anybody guess where Sergeant Burkett is from, where he was born and raised? He is not from Alabama. He is an Alabama state trooper, but this man, the reason I believe he was hired is because of his birthplace and where he grew up. Y'all may not guess this shit, so I'm gonna tell you. Guess where Sergeant Jeremy Burkett is from, gang? You can't make this shit up. Born and raised in Columbia, South Carolina, the same place that Angie is right now, and the same place where her funeral is. So this is what I'm thinking. Where did this dude come from? All right. I'm not saying that he became an Alabama state trooper to set up Angie. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that they found the guy that worked for the Alabama state trooper that was from Columbia, South Carolina to set her up. Because why is he the only motherfucker talking? Ain't nobody else talking. All right, but this motherfucker, and he don't even know what time the wreck occurred. He said 7 a.m. He changed it to 4:25. He said that the van rolled over and collided with the truck When we all know that when the van rolled over, they was in the truck, they was in the van for about what 5 minutes before and everybody got out, and then it hit. He don't know what the fuck happened. Somebody saying he's an actor. I'm looking at the crowd. Yes, he might just be an actor. All right. He don't know what the fuck happened. He don't know what went on. And let me show y'all this real quick, gang. I got a video I want to show y'all. If y'all look at this video, this is the first update that came in from the wreck. If I got it, nigga, you should have it. All right, watch this, gang.
Hey everyone, good morning. Montgomery Street Committee breaking news. We got an accident or a major crash on Interstate 65 South. This is near the Mobile Highway, Hope Hull exit 164. Crash is blocking all lanes. Please seek an alternate route. And at this time, the road is closed. Not sure of the
Watch this, gang. One thing I told y'all that they closed the road. So y'all thought I was bullshitting. A lot of people said that the road wasn't really closed. I told y'all they closed the road and they made a way for people to go off because they had wrecked in Hope Hull. If you look at this footage, gang, this is this is early. If this ain't, let's just say this 5 a.m. Let's say it's 6 a.m. This is not 7 a.m. All right? This gotta be before 7 a.m. The sun ain't even came up. Let's check this footage out again. And remember, I contacted the AELA, whatever these motherfuckers in Alabama. These people are country as fuck. They crazy, y'all. But I contacted them, and I'm getting the footage of the actual wreck. All right. If there was a wreck, if we got this footage, that means that there is footage out there. There is an actual fucking wreck. All right. There is the actual footage of this wreck. Let's go.
Extent of what's going on, but as you can see from the picture, before the sun rises, looks like some 18-wheelers are involved, and just want to be in prayer for whoever is involved in those accidents. As always, thank you for your continued support of Montgomery Street Committee, reporting a major crash 65 near the Hope Hull exit. You can see on the screen the extremity of the crash. Hey everyone, good morning. Montgomery Street Committee breaking news.
Now, one thing I want y'all to notice about this, I'm not saying, I don't know what the hell that is laying in the middle of the street. All right, shout out to my boy Gene coming back up. Devices like they connecting. All right, he coming in slowly. Gang, I don't know what that is laying in the middle, but I hope that's not the body. I'm just saying, I'm not saying it is, gang. It was a white sheet. Then you got this little black thing in the middle. I don't know what that is, gang. All I know is that this wreck did not occur at 7 a.m. That's all I know. All right. And whatever else they tried to change. Yo, shout out to Gene, man. You back, right?
Yeah, it sounds better on my end. What about now?
Yeah, you sound better, Gene. It's 100% better.
Oh, so I don't sound like Darth Vader?
Nah, you don't, but my computer just blinked. My computer just fucking blinked, y'all. My computer just turned black and then turned back on, y'all. These fucking feds, the feds in the building, gang.
No, that's them. That's them.
I know y'all watching me. They can see me. I know y'all looking at me. Y'all gonna blink my damn screen. I go throw this laptop in the trash. I don't give a fuck about y'all feds. All right, I know y'all blinking the shit out of me, but gang, that's the feds. The feds in the room, they blinking my goddamn screen. All right, the FEDS, and they took the damn wreck off. Hold on. Let me reboot it. All right, shout out to our special guest Jaguar in the building, man. Gene re-up. Gene went to go re-up on a better what's name. Here goes video number 2, gang. This is video
all right, y'all.
update
Good
number
morning
2 from the
again. Montgomery
wreck.
Street Committee broadcasting live in the West Montgomery studio. You have an accident on 65 in both directions now. One on northbound, one on southbound. The southbound was first, and whoever is coming northbound, basically rubberneck, probably looking over there on the southbound side and caused the accident. So you got 2 accidents being worked right now on Interstate 65 South.
Now, did you hear what he said? This dude gave an update, and now he's telling us about a second wreck. He's telling us about a second wreck. Now,
I used to take I-65 all the time. It's crazy.
Well, I-65?
Yeah.
They said that motherfucker dangerous. They said that motherfucker dangerous. Now, gang, can anybody tell me what direction did the newspaper say that Angie was traveling on I-65? Was it north or south? Can anybody in the crowd just put in the crowd what direction did the newspaper say that they was traveling? They was
Run
traveling.
it again, bro. Run it again.
No. I'm not talking about this video. I'm talking about the newspaper. The people already know. See, look, they already saying it. Look at the whole crowd, Gene. Gene, look at the whole fucking crowd, Gene. Watch this. Do you see all them Souths? Guess
I
what,
can't see it.
gang? No,
You got my
don't worry,
screen real
Gene.
little, bro.
Guess what, gang? Guess who told the newspaper they was traveling south? This knucklehead dude right here, y'all. This sergeant. He's a bald-faced liar. He was sent to destroy the investigation so it would not be an investigation. Everybody knows that she was traveling north. Damn, Jen, your shit fucking up again. Go ahead and go on mute real quick.
I'm just gonna go out, man. We'll try some other day, all right?
Nigga, don't go out, nigga. This the Gene Deal Paperwork Show. Go on mute, Gene. Just go on mute.
I can't even see it now, bro. Hold on.
You can't see what?
All right, I got it now.
No, not it is all right, so look, everybody knows in the crowd that they said that they was going south. All right. We know that they was going northbound. So the time doesn't make sense. All right, the time doesn't make sense. Let's listen at this second part
Y'all,
again.
good morning again. Montgomery Street Committee broadcasting live in the West Montgomery studio. You have an accident on 65 in both directions now. One in northbound, one on southbound. The southbound was first, and whoever is coming northbound, basically rubberneck probably.
Did you hear him say, we have a wreck on northbound and southbound? The southbound was first. Come on, gang. I'm giving y'all the game. I'm telling y'all that this woman was kidnapped.
I gotta say this, right? If anybody is rubbernecking, 9 times out of 10, the traffic is slower than normal. So if she was traveling northbound and they were rubbernecking, how did the accident get that severe where somebody and the car flipped over and hit a diesel and all this other shit? It doesn't sound right. If somebody was watching an accident southbound, because they said that accident southbound happened first, and then the northbound accident was due to somebody rubbernecking, that means somebody's going slow. I just want to say that.
I already shout out to my boy Gene. Appreciate that. Now watch this, gang. I'm finna because nobody. This is the footage. This footage I'm showing y'all is the footage that they not supposed to have. Why did y'all release this footage, but you never released the wreck? Because he just told y'all it's 2 wrecks.
Guys, I'll be right back.
Okay, go ahead. I told y'all a long time ago it was 2 wrecks. This before I even seen this video. Oh, my bad. I put 5. Somebody say I put 5. Hold on, gang. So it's 3-1. Sorry about that. Let me change that real quick. Let me see. Appreciate that, gang. Appreciate that. All right, my bad, y'all. I put 5-1-25. The wreck happened on 3-1-25. All right, the wreck happened on 3-1. Appreciate that, my boy Kyle 412. Appreciate that, Kyle. All right, now watch this, gang. The reason that this is so important, is because if the first wreck happened on the southbound, that goes with the theory that she was being kidnapped. Something heroic, something strange was happening because that's the wrong direction. Let me show you why. Why would southbound be the wrong direction? All right. If you look at this, gang, if they traveling, and let's just put Hull. Let's put them going to Hull. The wreck happened on Hope Hull, gang. The wreck happened on Hope Hull. All right? Hold on, let me put it up. So if you look at the time, gang, from the venue that she performed at, traveling all the way to Hope Hole on exit 165 where the wreck occurred. They was traveling on Interstate 65, but the wreck happened at by the exit 165. They was going north. They was going north. Listen to what this dude say again, gang. If they was traveling north, the first wreck should have occurred north.
Morning again, Montgomery Street Committee broadcasting live in the West Montgomery studio. You have an accident on 65 in both directions now. One on northbound, one on southbound. The southbound was first.
How can the southbound be first when they was traveling north on the way to Montgomery, Alabama? Can somebody answer that? Can somebody tell me how the hell can the first wreck be on the southbound when Angie Stone was traveling north from the venue when the wreck occurred at Hull? Another thing, if you look at this, from the venue to the hospital, gang, from the venue to the hospital it's like a 14 from the wreck, my bad. From the wreck to the hospital is a 14-minute drive. All right? So if from the wreck to the hospital is a 14-minute drive, then we should be able to get all the documents from the fire department who came. I want to know what time they came, because if that's a 14-minute drive, that means that all the records at the hospital should be around 5 in the morning or 6 in the morning when they came and picked up the other 9 people that went to the hospital. And if those dates, if those times does not match the times that they're saying that this wreck happened to occur, then we know for a fact that nobody got hurt and Angela had to be kidnapped. How the fuck can the first wreck happen on southbound when they was traveling north? I believe that the reason that one of the reasons that it was southbound, the reason that he's saying that was because Angela was going the wrong way. All right. And the only way Angela can be going the wrong way is if the driver was taking Angela the wrong way. The first wreck occurred on southbound. Period. When the first wreck should have occurred on northbound. All right. Now here's the time when your boy showed up. All right. We know exactly, because he got all the times wrong when he showed
And
up.
we have a third update, y'all. Good morning. Montgomery Street Committee reporting breaking news. Liz is asleep. She can't report this news like I can. See a 18-wheeler over there on the northbound side as well as the southbound side. Looks like a vehicle has flipped over. And just want to be in prayer for everybody, because 65 is not the best way to travel right now, especially in between the Hope Hull exit 164, Mobile Highway. A lot of people getting off from Hyundai, got to go either direction. But for those who are going toward Fort Deposit, going toward Penn-Lala on 65, yeah, you're going to have to pump them brakes. And then people coming from Penn-Lala on 65 are going to have to pump their brakes right there where you see the overturned vehicle land on its side. I might go do a live. I'm not sure yet.
And what y'all got to understand, gang, is when you see this overturned vehicle, the vehicle was supposed to be struck by the 18-wheeler. If you look at the marks in the grass, they're not even near the fucking 18-wheeler. Gene, look at those streaks in the grass where the 18-wheeler skid across the middle part. He ain't even touching the fucking 18-wheeler. Can y'all look at the streaks in the grass on this bird's eye view? If he would have hit that 18-wheeler, that van would have been in the path of those streaks, those marks that he made in the grass. The van is all the way down there away from the marks. And if he would have hit the van down there, it would have been marks down there by the van. There are no marks by the fucking van. Come on, gang. There are no marks by the van. Let me show this picture. It is no marks by the van. No marks is by the van. Let me show y'all one more time. Let me put that video one more time for y'all. For everybody that missed it. I'm finna explain it one more time for everybody that missed it.
Third
Okay?
update, y'all. Good
right?
morning.
If you look at the screen, all right, if you see the streaks where that truck made coming across, remember, that big ass white truck had to come across and hit the car. All right? Do y'all see it? Why the van is not laying in the path of the streets? Why the van is not laying in the path of the streets? Why is the van far away from the streets? You know why? This is a staged wreck. None of this shit makes sense. This is a staged wreck. Somebody said, look at the bumper. Who just said that? Look at the bumper in the white truck. Gene, does that bumper look like the bumper that just slammed into? Look at the bumper, y'all. Look at the front grille of the white truck. Does that look like it just slammed into and took the life of Angie? That front grille is clean. It ain't no marks on the front grille. But you want me to believe that that van ran into Angie Stone. You got to be out your fucking mind. Gene, do you see what I see? Go ahead, Gene, because I'm pissed off. If you look, Gene, go ahead, Gene. Go ahead.
Well, I'm trying to get a clear view of it, and maybe it's something that's on the side, but it's evident that there's nothing probably that much on the front that would indicate that the van hit it. But you got to realize when you're traveling at high speeds, you could just nip somebody, and it could cause them to flip over and cause them to have an accident if you're traveling at high speeds. But I don't understand. Is that black thing in the middle of the grass? Is that Angie them van?
Yeah, the black big one that's laying over, that's right there on the left. That's Angie. That's Angie black Sprinter. If you look on the right, on the southbound of the freeway, Angie on the right, the northbound, you can see her on the grass. Look at that
So
big
the
white
truck
truck.
came all the way from the other side? I don't understand. Were they traveling in the same direction?
That's what I'm saying. Nobody knows how this wreck occurred because you got to think about it. Remember what he said. Let me show y'all what he said. I'm going to put it up. This is what he said. He said that the Sprinter flipped over the road and collided with the
Before
truck.
it collided with the truck. No, you got to look at it. He said the Sprinter, the Mercedes Sprinter flipped over the road before it collided with the truck. So that means that the truck did not hit it.
Okay.
To make it collide. To make it flip over, the truck had nothing to do with it. So what caused the car to start flipping over, according to the statement that he just made?
Facts. Let me see. The pastor that the tires helped said they heard pow shots. Yeah, I heard that too. Shout out to D always. We're not gonna get on that unless we got concrete proof, but some people was saying that, so we did hear that. All right. Appreciate that donation. My girl is definitely in the house. D always. Now watch this game. Did y'all hear what Gene just said? Gene they agree with you. They saying exactly. Gene just said it, and I like when people that really don't know, can look at it from their view. Gene, watch this, Gene. Do you know what the official story is? I'm glad you just said what you said. Do you know what the
No, I
official
don't.
story is? The
I
official
don't.
story is that this 18-wheeler ran over her truck, all right, while she was in it, all right, and killed her and ejected her from the back of the truck. That's the official story in the newspaper. Now, Gene, do it look like that this truck ran over and ejected her? And if he did, why no streaks in the grass is under the black car? Go ahead, Gene.
Well, like the officer just said, that the truck had nothing to do with the van flipping over. But my thing of it is that why is it that Angie Stone was the only one ejected from the vehicle and there was 9 people in there?
That's what I asked yesterday, Gene, because look at these big ass doors. You telling me she the only one fell out of the damn truck with them big ass doors right there? Nobody else fell out the truck but Angie. When them 2 big ass doors open up, Gene, everybody should have fell out. Gene,
Yeah.
come on, Gene, think about it, Gene. Do you think everybody look at them big ass, them ain't no regular doors, Gene? How the fuck Angie the only one fall out the back of them doors? Everybody should have fell out them goddamn doors. But guess what? They said the official story is that Angie fell out the back, that car hit it, blase this, blase that. But then another story is that she was in there and she couldn't get out. And then that what's the name ran over, the 18-wheeler ran over while she was stuck in there. Those are the stories that's running around. Those are the stories that we getting right now on this wreck from Angie. And the crowd ain't buying this shit. The crowd ain't buying this shit, not one bit. Not one bit. All right, so gang, let me see. If you look at this gang, it says on Saturday at 4:25 a.m., 2 collisions on Interstate 65 in Montgomery County caught worldwide attention because of the death of Angie Stone. All right? So they are literally admitting it was 2 different wrecks. All right? They admitting it was 2 different wrecks. So let me say something. If it was 2 different wrecks that took the life of Angie Stone, if it was 2 different wrecks, shout out to my girl, Jag just stepped back on the stage. Shout out to my girl, Jag. If it was 2 different wrecks, gang, and they admitting in the newspaper it was 2 different wrecks, then this doesn't make sense what this dude said. Look what he said. He said the Mercedes-Benz flipped over and collided with the truck. That's 1 wreck. That's 1 wreck, gang. They said that the Mercedes-Benz flipped over and collided with the truck. That is 1 wreck. So we all know.
Bruh, you have to be more specific because this is a key word.
Go ahead and play devil's advocate, Jay.
It's not the devil's advocate. It said before it collided.
Bro, that's still 1 wreck, my nigga.
No, listen, I understand you. You're right there. It said the Mercedes-Benz flipped over before it collided with the truck. And I just want the people to understand that something happened to the Mercedes-Benz before it even got to the truck. It flipped over before it collided with the truck.
Gene.
Hold
on, Gene. Real quick, Gene. You okay, so watch this. You saying what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying exactly what you saying. Listen, Gene, watch this. When the Mercedes-Benz flipped over, Gene, the official story that they saying is the reason it was 2 wrecks because the first wreck is when the Mercedes-Benz flipped over. The second wreck is when the 18-wheeler came and hit the Benz, Gene. Remember, those other passengers, Gene, the other passengers had to get out the car. The other passengers had to get out. What? Go ahead, Gene. You playing devil's advocate like a mother. I'm telling you what happened, my nigga.
No. I'm not playing devil's advocate. What I understand that. So then you would say it's 3 wrecks because there's a wreck on the south side of the highway Then it's a wreck that caused the Mercedes to flip over. And then when the Mercedes flipped over, then it collided with a truck. You understand? So somewhere it's 3 accidents.
Because that's more than one. That's more than one.
Right. So the Mercedes-Benz flipped over. Before it flipped over, something happened to that Mercedes-Benz to make it flip over. Boom. Now it flipped over. That's 1 accident. Now it collides with the truck. That's 2 accidents. Now somebody's on the other side of the highway rubbernecking and they have an accident. That's 3 accidents. What I'm saying is this, and this is all I was saying, is that what caused the Mercedes-Benz to flip over to collide with the truck? How did it get to the point that it flipped over? What happened before what happened to the Sprinter that made it flip over? I'm not playing devil's advocate because it said before it collided with the truck.
I think the both of y'all have.
Go ahead, Jack.
I think the both of you are bringing up great things. The one thing that I'm hearing is not how many collisions happen within a short window of time. And it seems like there was action on both sides of the highway.
Yes.
But what I'm thinking to myself is this is a very well choreographed accident.
Facts.
This is choreographed. Mm-hmm. You have too many vehicles that came into each other's wake at exactly precisely the right time. This is like the perfect storm. This is like, you know, the missing bullet from the Kennedy shooting. Like, is anyone else other than me looking at how much work allegedly was put into creating this spectacle? And only one person died?
Mm-hmm.
There is no way you have, whether it's 1, 2, or 3 collisions happen on a major highway when visibility is questionable. And only one person died? That's
one
the
of the
part for me.
He was driving erratic. Okay, he's driving erratic. So more than one person should be hurt. One person, God forbid it, should be dead.
Nah, you right. You right. No, Gene, you right. You right 100%. More than one person should be dead. That's what I'm trying to say. Now, one joyful. I know people say they heard shots. That's not the official story in the newspapers. That's why I'm not touching that until I actually hear that. I don't want to throw that out there. So shout out to appreciate that donation, but I don't want to throw that out there about the shots until I actually hear it on the news or see something. That could be just hearsay. I want to do the narrative without the shots. I don't want people to say they heard on Gene Deal's show, a paperwork party, that they were shooting because you didn't hear that on this show. I want to do it without the shots. All right. So shout out to my girl, One Joyful in the house. Marie, appreciate the donation. The van jumped in front of the semi driver, hit the side there, and pictures on the semi driver side. Appreciate that. Send that to me. Shout out to my girl Marie. Send that to me. Appreciate that donation.
I wasn't even there. Did I say that? I wasn't even there. And I said that he had to hit it from the side, and at those high speeds, if he driving erratic, if he hit it from the side, the semi may not have had something. Now he then flipped over, and the semi came back and hit it again.
Gee, the semi came back.
You know, like you got to realize he tapped the car. Now the car started flipping over in front of the semi. Now the semi tries to get past it and hit it again.
Wow, I see what you're saying.
You understand?
Yeah, that do make sense.
If the person is going erratic, he goes and he goes in front of the semi. The semi taps him. He starts flipping over.
Now, Gene, wouldn't that be considered one wreck? What you just said, right?
It would be considered one wreck. It would be considered one wreck if the semi did not cause it to flip over. If the
Okay,
semi,
now
But wait a minute.
if the
Wait a
semi
minute.
caused it to,
go ahead.
Gene, are you trying to say that the semi spun the block to come back and get the job done?
no. I'm not saying that. What the
Oh.
cops said was that the car collided before the car collided with the semi. It started
Mm-hmm.
flipping over. That's what the cops' official statement was. So now, what caused the Mercedes to flip over?
Now, the
It had
official
to hit
story.
something, or something had to hit it. Now, what I'm saying to you, if the car spun, if the car hit, the Mercedes was hit by the semi and it started flipping over in front of the semi could have hit it as it was passing it again.
Hey, Gene, look on the screen. They said the official story is this dude fell asleep, which is bullshit because he do the sugar boogers. He played with his nose and he had to stay up that whole thing. People
Allegedly.
allegedly, people in the car, and I've heard this from sources that contacted me. They said that it was an argument going on that he was gunning it and driving fast, thinking that he was going to a destination that where they wasn't going, like he had to be somewhere. But then you still got to think about those 3 hours that's missing. But go ahead. But this is you asked why did the Benz collide? This is the knucklehead that was driving.
Right.
And he has a suspended license. You see what I'm saying? He wasn't supposed to be driving. And I did talk to I did talk to the company today, gang. I'm not gonna talk about too much because I'm still doing my research. I found the Sprinter company. All right. I talked to the Sprinter company in Atlanta today. I'm not gonna tell you what they told me because that's for like next week. But I may be going to Alabama next week, gang, to go put my eyes on the van. All right, so we'll be live in Alabama. I may fly to Alabama next week. Only thing about it, I don't know, man. If Alabama like Memphis, I don't want to go. I do not want to go. All that voodoo and shit, all that crazy demonic shit. I ain't trying to go to no city where all this demonic shit is going on. All right, but I
Then
may
guess
be.
what? You can stay away from Birmingham.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I know a witch
Oh,
down there in Birmingham. She was sleeping with the guy at the Mercedes Benz dealership, the African guy.
Whoa. Say it
Her
ain't
name
so.
is LaShonda Wisdom Quarter. Yeah,
Say it
she in
ain't
a
so.
coven. She in a coven down there in Birmingham. Stay away
Allegedly.
I'm
from
Allegedly
Birmingham.
so.
They active. They active.
now look, why nobody didn't tell me I got Angie Jones, bro? Somebody said change Angie name right now. I'm gonna look for it, y'all. I just seen the crowd. My bad, y'all. Only one person out of 2,000 people, and then we on the crowd. We got Gene and Jad. I had Angie Jones up, and who is this person, y'all?
Ain't
Somebody
nobody here to judge your paperwork. That's why
I
ain't
know.
nobody say nothing.
Here we go, right here. Look, Jag. Here they go, Jag. They got on me. I'm sorry, Joanne. I told you I can't see with this little old bit ass screen, these shades on. I'm trying to look cool for y'all, Joanne. I'm sorry, Joanne. Let me change the game to Angie Stone and not Angie Jones. Wow. Mm.
Blame it on
We,
autocorrect. We leave it there.
I think we all like every last one. We up here. They like, who the fuck is everybody? Who is Angie Jones?
Listen to me. I was just sitting with Jesse Jackson Jr. Just yesterday, we sat at a conversation on his show. And at the end, he started calling me Jasmine.
Yeah.
I didn't
Oh,
even
really?
correct him. No, because my Gans do that. And she know my name ain't no Jasmine.
Mhm.
But, I think it's a black thing.
Yeah. Because we all got certain nicknames and shit. You see what I'm
Listen to
saying?
me. Every time my mother asked me, was I going to yogurt? I had no idea. You know how the old, it's just some black people, they gotta turn it.
Yeah.
I'm going to yoga, but my mother, so you going to yogurt today?
It's going
Yeah.
down, man. Get the likes up, gang. Get the likes up. We got 2,000 people in the room now. We got some. Now somebody in the crowd said, "Look at my three y'all up there. Y'all can't figure this one out." Look, we got some brilliant people on the platform tonight. Now, if anybody think me and Gene was arguing, because Gene, a couple of your cougars got at me. Y'all leave me alone. Me and Gene can
My
agree
man,
to disagree. All right, now
I
you
have no
got these cougars. You
problem with
better
you,
put a
man.
leash on these cougars.
Yo, my
You got
man,
like
stop
5
that,
cougars
bro.
going after me.
All
Put a
right,
leash.
man, get out
Put a
of
leash
here,
on your
bro.
cougar. Put a leash.
Yeah,
I think Gene
that,
be. I think Gene be texting his cougars. Y'all talking about, hey man, y'all get him. That's paper. Get him. Y'all get him. Gene be looking
for
down,
real?
texting. You be sicking the
Why would
cougars on me, man.
why
They
would I?
they said they on my ass. I don't know. They getting on me. A couple of them getting on me. Shout out to Earn Luke. Paperwork part of the truth. Good content. Shout out to Earn Luke, man. Appreciate that. It's definitely going down tonight, man. Look, Earn Luke, I hope we convince you, not even convince you, but showed you exactly what went on that night. I remember it was a 2-hour drive. They was on the road supposedly 2 hours. We got 3 hours missing between 4 o'clock and 7 a.m. And we got to figure out what time the passengers supposedly went to the doctor. Remember, everybody that signed the DNA? All right, so
I
appreciate
just
that.
I want to see the 911 reports.
Guess who holding it up? Guess who ain't released it yet? He said he's not gonna release them yet. I put my request in. Mr. Man holding up. You know why he not releasing them yet? Because they still doing the reports. See, gang, it don't take 2 weeks to do a damn to do a damn crash report. Usually, when a crash is done, the crash report is done within 48 hours. We
Understand
almost
this
in.
paperwork?
Go ahead. Uh-huh.
You're absolutely right, except for one part. It always takes that long when you're trying to get your story right.
Thank you. Thank you. You know what's crazy, Jack? This dude is behind the scenes trying to get the story right so they can release the crash report, which I requested on day one. But he's
But
in
you
the
got to also.
newspaper. Hold on, Gene. Hold on, Gene. Hold on, Gene.
Yeah, go ahead.
But he's in the newspaper, Gene, telling us what you know what I'm talking about, telling us what's going to be in the report. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
And that's where
also too,
he's fucking up at. Go ahead.
you got to also too believe that if they said this guy was driving erratic and they did a drug test on them and he comes out positive for some kind of substance inside his body, then it's not an accident. It's a vehicle homicide. You understand?
Exactly.
So
Facts.
now
Fact.
they have the right to not release the information at this given time because they investigating this because this might be some kind of vehicle homicide because this guy had some kind of substance in his system and was driving erratic.
So let me ask you this, and I want you to
Allegedly.
answer this too, Jag. Allegedly. Jag, I want you to answer this too with Gene. Let me ask you, because you said some real shit, Big Gene. Let me ask you this. Do you think that the reason that they have not released the crash report is because they are investigating as a homicide? And do you believe that they're going to make an arrest?
Well, the thing about it is this, is that if they trying to cover up for somebody and the black guy gotta go, the black guy gotta go. Always. If they
So,
gotta cover up for somebody.
so the white guy that hit him with the white guy ain't going nowhere. The one that actually hit him with the 18-wheeler, he good.
Nah. Yeah, he's good. Unless they can figure out that he was driving erratically and he has substance in his system.
Hold on. Stars and Lakes. She said, y'all better leave Alabama alone. I mean it with my whole heart. Miss Stars, I'm not messing with Alabama. Okay? Look, I have nothing against Alabama. All right? You country and everybody, go ahead. Everybody, y'all country. Go ahead, Gene. And y'all and ain't no it really ain't no
Alabama's
opportunity.
lovely, but
I
there are
love
I
Alabama.
witches
lived
in Birmingham.
in Birmingham. I got a lot of bones to pick with Alabama.
Uh-oh. See, I don't know nothing about Alabama. The only thing I know
Yeah.
about Alabama gang is the Angie Stone wreck. That's the only thing I know about
Look,
Alabama is the
Daphne is
Angie Stone wreck.
lovely. down there, Biloxi, all
Well,
along
Biloxi,
the
Mississippi.
Delta.
Biloxi, Mississippi.
No, Mississippi, Biloxi, Mississippi, but all of that. If you drive that whole area, go straight from Alabama and Mississippi, all around.
Oh, yeah,
It's
they connect.
gorgeous.
They like it's a state line from Biloxi, Mississippi to Alabama. Yeah,
Yeah,
they like you can go one across the street, you'll be in Biloxi, and the other side you'll be
Hey,
in
so look,
Alabama.
good.
she
Look, there's good fishing,
she
good
says more to
times.
do in Alabama. Ma'am, could you name
Mhm.
some things? Just name them in the comments I put on the screen. She says more to do because when I go to Alabama, I want to know what it is to do. So just put it in the
Oh,
comments.
there's
Let me know
all
what.
kinds of culture.
I didn't know that. I just don't like all that country
Oh
shit.
yeah, Alabama got its
I don't like
Gorgeous.
Oh,
all,
what
but
country shit, bro? This
all
you
them
got
dirt ass
Huntsville,
roads. I don't want all
you
them
got
dirt ass
Birmingham, you got
Oh,
roads.
let me
Columbus,
tell you
you got
something.
All them dead ends.
Alabama, Alabama, Mississippi in the spring when the magnolia trees are in full bloom is a lovely thing.
and you can eat off the pecan trees. They got the pecan trees.
I tell
Oh
you
my
what, I won't
god!
be doing. I won't be picking no cotton. That I tell you. And some people are still doing that in Alabama now.
What? They picking cotton in Alabama?
Some people are still picking cotton.
What is the sundown town? What the hell is that? I done seen a
That
few
means,
people say that.
yeah, they got plenty of sundown towns. That means you better have your ass out of there before
Yes, better
sundown.
not get caught.
Otherwise, whatever happens to you after sundown was on you. See, I got my license in a sundown town in Texas,
What?
down near Stephenville. And we had a lovely time and we had potato over there at Hard
Oh, so you ain't know
Eights.
you
And
had
that,
this paperwork?
Huh?
huh?
Say what? Had sundown towns in Texas.
I mean, now that the crowd explaining it and Jag explaining it, I know what
It
it is
means,
now.
it means
I've been to
like
some.
nigga better not caught. A ninja better not get caught after dark. And they better not get caught when the sun go down in my town. That's what a
Yeah,
sundown town is.
Yeah, that makes sense
yeah.
now. I didn't know. Shout out to One George. Appreciate the donation. Yeah, I
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
know. But me, if I get caught in the sundown town, y'all better be worried. Because when that trunk pop and you see that AR come out the back, it's gonna be the sun up. Let's go.
Do
Shout out to
yourself
One
a
George.
favor. Make sure you have your artillery in hand at dusk.
Oh my God.
You hear
Dang.
me? At dusk.
A sundown town. What the hell?
Yes, sir,
Oh,
That's some
yeah.
man.
Oh,
scary
yeah.
shit. Hell no. I like when I'm in Dallas, if I want to hit the freeway at 2 in the morning, I'm on the freeway at 2 in the morning with the top down.
Yeah, well, I mean, you
Yeah,
can do that
I
in the
was in
major
one of those
areas, but the
towns,
further west you
and,
go, especially out there in Lubbock,
Ooh
yo,
wee. Lubbock is
I
it's
was in
Lubbock
one of
is
those
sundown
cities.
town.
certain parts of Lubbock is.
That's crazy.
And I was in one of those towns before. The white guys, they take your chain when you buy something. They take your chain and throw it up on the counter.
I'm like, man, you better put my change in my hand. I would take this dirty
Nah, they
ass
throw that shit
donut
on the
back.
counter. They threw that shit up on the counter. I just looked at them. Yes,
Did
sir,
you leave
Master
it there?
Boss. Huh?
You took your money or you left it there?
Well, man, I took my money. I don't give a shit how you give it to me.
Nah, I
Just
would
give
have
me
left.
money.
Nah, I would have left it there, bro. Nah, I would have
Just give
left
me
it there,
money,
bro.
man. No, you don't want to do that, bro. You don't want to do that. Not at all. And
So, so
at that time, I wasn't carrying a gun like that. You know what I mean?
yeah, I feel you. I ain't gonna shoot him. I'm just gonna say, man, put my money in my hand. If you don't put my money in my hand, I'm gonna leave it there and just walk out and grab some gum or something.
Well, you don't
Cause
want to
I
do that.
paid for
Then
the
you
gum.
steal it.
Nah, I
Then you
just paid
steal
for the
it.
gum. The change that he put on the counter, that's the gum. I just paid for the gum. All right. And I put another dollar down there for him. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Shit.
They threw my
Somebody,
change right on the
hold on.
counter.
Hey, we got some Jaguar in the crowd. Somebody said, let Jag talk. Jag. Miss Gemini said she want to hear you talk. What's up, Jag?
Oh, well, listen to me. We're all here. And shout out to Jag Nation. And by the way, For those of y'all who don't know, Maggie is live. So when y'all get finished over here, y'all make sure y'all get on over there to our country with our lovely Jaginator troll hunter, Maggie the Blackout. Salute, salute.
Already, shout out to Magic. Salute to
Yeah.
Magic. You
Oh
know what
no,
I'm noticing about the crowd?
she over there handling up on these trolls right now who are going after the autistic victim that Jay-Z allegedly is now suing. So she got that going on over there. Now they're trying to say the woman wasn't never autistic and she a bad mama. They say it's a mess. Everybody's crazy.
That's crazy. All right, check this
Crazy.
What
out.
about
Shout out to Storm Davis. Appreciate the donation.
that Busby was saying that was Jay-Z's son, and he had a lawsuit against Jay-Z for not being able, not doing a paternity with this kid.
Well, Busby's no longer, involved with the Rymere settlement. I believe that Rymere is going through another law firm last that I heard when he was over there with Atwood. But I think Rymere is committed to going all the way. And he should. His mother died trying to prove this, and I can see why it was sticking his craw to want to get it complete for her. And I wish people would stop treating him like wanting to know where he comes from and proving that. Because, see, if it's not true, then that means his mother was a liar. And I don't think anyone looks at that.
Right.
He's going to make sure that his mother is not known a liar, especially in her death. So,
Right.
I think we just gonna have to
The
wait.
thing about it is,
I think it's gonna work for Rymere once the Jigga Man is actually in custody, and then once he's in custody, it should be much easier to obtain a sample.
right.
Facts. That's some deep shit right there, man.
And you could go as far as this, like for all those people that and for Jay-Z relatives who are not, those particular relatives that don't like him, or those particular relatives that he didn't do right by, whatever like that, then you could go give Ramir a part of your DNA, because with the ancestry DNA, they can actually start the bloodline right there and trace that to a distant relative, whether he has part of the DNA of the Jay-Z family.
I
Facts.
mean, the thing is
Mhm.
that would be a great idea, but knowing how neurotic and crazy he is, he probably done already made anybody that's attached to connected already sign an NDA and already
Mhm.
refuse. I mean, if you see what he's going through for this Jane Doe, it's insane. And once again, he learned everything that he learned from LC, who sits on the board and runs YouTube, who was also mentored by Russell Simmons and Clive Davis and L.A. Reid. And all of these people have been working this gambit for years.
For
For
years.
years.
For years. I know it to be true. They've been working this whole system for years and putting those guys into play that it was going to be the puppets for them. And then, just
Mm-hmm.
like people don't understand, they told Jay-Z, they sat down and told Jay-Z, yo, listen to me. We're going to get you Rockefeller. We're going to get you all this. All you got to do is denounce and go against Dame Dash. After all the shit that Dame Dash did for that kid, and nobody wanted, people don't understand, nobody wanted Jay-Z at all as a
Nobody.
rapper, as anything. Nobody. You
Nobody.
understand? Herb Gotti and fucking Ja Rule put him on that hook on that song,
Yep.
and that gave him that gave
Enough
him
credibility.
enough credibility, enough notoriety to do something else on his own. But before then, he was nothing. He was not going to be
And
anything.
understand
That
this.
song gave him that. That one
And
song gave him
understand
that.
this. Big L Lamont Coleman was the king of Harlem at the time. Nobody could
Right.
touch him and nobody could beat him. And before he passed away in that so-called alleged drive-by, he was scheduled to sign to Rockefeller.
It wasn't a
Dame was
drive-by.
gonna sign him. But
Right, but it wasn't a
some
drive-by.
people
They
say,
called him
I
in the
know it wasn't
building.
a drive-by, but that was the story that they was running around lying, saying.
That was bullshit. L called me. Listen to me. I seen L that Saturday. We were at the Bronx Cafe. They had comedy show with Capone of comedy. King Capone was
Mm-hmm.
performing right there at the Bronx Cafe, Jag.
You
L came
speaking
up to
facts.
me. L came up to me and said, "Yo, Gene, I need you." When I hugged him, you understand? And he had a vest on. I said, "Nigga, you got a vest on? What's going on,
Mm-hmm.
L?"
Yep.
He said, "Yo, Gene, I need you." I said, "You got my man with you." You know, he had one of my dudes I knew that was a former CO that was bodyguarding him at the cafe. I said, "Well, okay, listen here, bro. This was the weekend before he got killed, and it was 2 or 3 days before the uh, um, Valentine's Day." So I say,
Mm-hmm.
"Yo, listen, after Valentine's Day, yo, listen to me. Give me a call. We'll get together. We'll work out something." You understand? So now it goes to my peoples, and I was like, "Yo, I was seeing L, man. That nigga, he wanted me to bodyguard him and everything like that. He said he got problems." He said, "Yo, Gene, that's a bunch of family shit. Don't get involved in that shit." I said, all right, cool. So I was gonna call him back on the 15th. On the 15th, I get a phone call. They say, "Yo, my man, they done shot Lil L like 9 times, all in the face and the upper
Mm-hmm.
body, up to that,
Mm-hmm.
and not what you call it is next to Drew is not Drew Hamilton, but what's the name of that? It's right there on Lenox Avenue. What's the name of that building? Is Oh my God, coming in the building. It's right there on 140 something and Lexington Avenue. Coming out, I forgot what they call that stuff.
I know
Those
what you're
those
talking about. I remember, but I
they,
can't
they,
think of it
they
either.
co-op. They like co-op apartments and stuff like that. I forgot the name of damn. Somebody gonna say the name on here. Oh, look at somebody talking about let's get back to the topic. Yo,
No,
you
no,
don't
no.
tell us
Look,
what to
watch this, gang.
do.
We did look. This the paperwork part in Gene Deal show. Remember, gang. So we doing multiple topics tonight. All right. So we got the Jaguars in the house. We got the paper clips. We got the bodyguards. Let's not clash. All right. Let's all get the fuck along. Okay. Let them talk. Let them do their thing. All right. Because we got the Cougars going after me. We got them bodyguard Cougars on my ass.
No.
Yeah, the
Yo,
Cougars.
listen
Yeah,
to me. I
Cougars.
don't give a shit if they get along or not.
Yo,
What happens
Cougar.
with people is that sometimes they want you to do what they want to do, but that's to be the main person that's not contributing to the page, not saying any good points or anything. They just
It's
want to hear
usually a
shit so
spy.
they can go back to their own page and do what the hell they want to do, or or cause some kind of confusion. If my people, if Jack say something and I know something about L or whatever like that, and she may not know that, or she may want to know that, or whatever like that. And we are adults, and we can go off on conversation and come back to that. You don't tell us how to move. You ain't paid nobody bills on their side of this motherfucking table. You ain't paid not one fucking bill. You don't do nothing but come here and get content and be entertained about what we say. So sit your ass back there, relax, and when we get back to the subject, we get back to the subject.
Might I add on to that, dear brother?
Yes, ma'am.
I would like to say this. If you made that comment and your name isn't in blue or green, it really don't matter. Gene has a membership. Paperwork has a membership. Members are respected and their opinions are valid because they support the platform. If you don't have green or blue, don't expect a real response. And more importantly, if you want to be a television producer, because the reason why you're here is because you probably don't pay for television. This is your television. If you would like to script your own programming. You can start your own YouTube channel and you can do whatever you'd like with it.
Well said, my love.
But there are three friends here talking. Now, you can
And
call
we have
yourself lucky and
we
get
have
the
sat
information.
around, we ate together, we've been around each other. We ain't like these other people that don't come together and never came together and seen each other.
Exactly, exactly.
Hey,
Y'all
that's
better get it
facts. That's
together.
facts. Let's get it
Y'all
together.
better get it together.
And shout out to everybody that's in the building. We got the paper clips in the building. We got the bodyguards, and we got the Jaganators. So shout out to here. It's a lot of people here tonight, gang. We got 2,000 people in the room on 2 different channels.
Yeah,
So it's a lot of
yeah.
people. So a lot of people are tense. We want to know what happened to Angie. Trust me, gang. I got a whole series going on the paperwork party. You can go watch those other videos and catch up with us. I'm telling you, every night. I ain't slept none this week. I threw up today. I was sick today. Either I was
Mm.
poisoned at the restaurant or it's some spiritual shit going on that went in my body and made me throw up everything in
Both
my
could be
body before
true
this
at
show.
the same time.
That's what I'm saying. I threw
Cause
up
I
me
know
and
these witches been after me. I got sage all around me. It done got so bad. I'm carrying incense jar like I got vampire goo all around me.
man,
I ain't playing with these people.
I probably need to start doing the same thing. Me and Gene was on the
I'm gonna
phone.
rebuke
We
him
was
in the name of
Gene.
Jesus.
Hey, Gene, tell him
Yeah.
we was on the phone getting ready for the show, and I was saying, Gene, I'm sick, bro. I'm sick. I was sick on the freeway. I said, I'm sick. I said, I'm gonna call you right back. I went in the bathroom and threw up everything in my body, y'all. And it's like when I was sweating, and when I finished throwing up, it's like whatever demon inside of me, I flushed it down that goddamn toilet. And I called Gene back and I said, Gene, I just threw up, but I feel good. I said, we finna do the show. All right, so it's something going on. Whoever put a spell on me, kiss my ass, okay? Kiss my ass with the spells and shit. All right, I'm finna go talk to my grandma in a minute, kiss my ass with these spells, these demons. But yeah, I threw up the
I'm
demon, bro.
gonna rebuke him in the name of Jesus.
I'm
Yeah, we're
just
gonna have to
trying to
start
figure
praying.
out why every time an entertainer passes away by suspicious means, somebody that was involved in the whole situation who was a mess or was an alcoholic or a crackhead is always involved. How do these people always get hired? I don't
But I don't
know.
know. I don't know. But you know what? Let me tell you how he got hired. This dude right here, see, and she talking about this dude right here, y'all. Let me tell you, Jack, this how he got hired. You already know he connected to Rich Dollars and them. This dude is
Hmm.
in the industry. He is definitely in the industry. As you can see, he's throwing up the Illuminati pyramid and pretty much all his photos.
Can
But
I
watch
connect
this.
the dots for everybody on why
You
Rich Dollars in this picture is so
uh-oh.
important to who this person is? Let's connect the dots.
Uh-oh,
You
let's
got him
go.
sitting there with Rich Dollars. Rich Dollars don't pose with nobody unless they down with the boule because Rich Dollars is boule. Rich Dollars is, as we know, loving hip hop. Loving hip hop, as we know, was pretty much being ran by everybody that was Schluminati or came from Bad Boy in one way or another, or from the down south crew because they started merging everything. All of this
Facts.
stuff leads back to Diddy and Clive Davis, and every last one of them owes Clive a favor.
Now watch this. Let me show you something, Jag. Well, I think I took it off. Damn, I did take it off. I took it off. Jag, did you know that one of the passengers, and you know what, Jag? It's on the show I did yesterday. Did you know that one of the passengers, this is the dude I talked to on the phone, the one that did not help Angie get out, the one that signed the NDA. Did
Mm-hmm.
you know he was at the basketball game with Diddy's son? I put the picture up with him and Diddy's son posing on floor seats sitting at the basketball game. How the fuck did one of the passengers in the car with Angie end up at a basketball game with Sean Diddy Combs' son, y'all?
Like I said, everybody owes Clive a favor. And Diddy was Clive's face, just like Jay Z is Leo Cohen's face.
Mm.
But see, Jack, they had what people don't understand too, and you know, and I have to say this, and this is not to downplay anything Diddy and Clyde have, but Clyde passed Diddy on after Big got killed because of Diddy crossed Clyde on two things. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And this dude, I know his name was Barr or something like that. The guy who helped finance Sean John and helped finance, who was a part of Universal. Diddy was
Mm-hmm.
passed to them, by Clyde,
Yeah.
because what happened is that, and people don't know this, Diddy was told to sign Rivera and the whole Junior Mafia crew, and he
Mm-hmm.
didn't do it. And them went over to Capital, and I think Atlantic Capital, when they had merged, and
Yep.
they gave $62 million, him and Big, for all those different groups. Clyde was furious at
Yeah.
fucking Puff. He was
I remember
furious at
that.
him. You understand? And that's why he started dealing with Universal and started dealing with them. And then all of a sudden, Universal get this motherfucker $10 million for nothing. Twice.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So why were they giving them that money like that? And people don't understand that. You understand that Clyde passed them on to his boys. They still got a connection with him. He still owe him. You understand? But he passed them on to a younger type of
Yeah.
dudes that was in the same stuff over there at Universal, and the people who finance Sean John. I'm just gonna say
Mm-hmm.
allegedly for the sake of the crime,
Yeah.
for the channel, but I know this because I was hearing this stuff. You understand what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Doing that thing. So
You was
it's
there.
yeah, but there's some other people that when he was doing that Universal deal and stuff like that, because Clyde was really mad at him because of what he didn't do what Clyde told him to do.
And let me shout out to the super chat real quick. Shout out to Zandra Jones Brown in the house, man. She been really following this Angie Stone case with us. Appreciate the donation. We love all three of y'all on the panel. I'm blessed to be in
We
the
got
presence
Lou
of the
Roast
greatest
too,
people.
bro.
Huh?
We got Lou Roast over at the Cash App. Lou Roast over at the Cash App. Lou Rose. Shout out to them.
Already, shout out to Lil Rose. Shout out to Lil Rose. Also, shout out to Lou Rose on my Cash App as well, too. Appreciate that, Lil Rose. Appreciate you supporting the Paperwork Party, aka the Gene Deal Show. Lil Rose is in the house. Zundra Jones, Spider Rider. Appreciate the donation. Spider Rider is definitely
Ezekiel
stepping in with the
Waters,
Paperwork
Angela
Party
Haywood.
tonight. Go ahead.
Ezekiel Waters, aka Drain Master. Thank you. And Angela Haywood for purchasing the book. Remember, man, y'all go get these books, man. I have 9. I'm in St. Louis, and I got 18 copies left of each one of these books. Right? 18 copies of each one of these books.
Hold on. Let me put you on the big screen. Hold on. Show them again, Gene. Put them up again.
My
How many
World
you
of
got
Bodyguard
left?
and Hip Hop Star. And I guess it's this way. And Life After Death with Bodyguard and Hip Hop Star. All written by me. I'm the first person. No one had ever did this before. They was gonna charge me extra money for pictures. I put a QR code in here.
Hold on. Let me put you back up. Hold on.
I put a QR code in here that go to a slew of pictures from back in the day. That's the same gang and Slick and the Family on the back. All right?
Already, shout out to my boy Gene Shane, Gang Slick and the family on the back. Do me a favor, Let me see, Jaguar. Let me put your what's name up. Shout out to Spider Rod in the house. Let me show you real quick if you want to donate to the Jaguar Writing Show. Let me put that up real quick. Shout out to Shannon. Appreciate the donation. Shannon in the house. Appreciate you supporting the Paperwork Party, aka the Gene Deal Show, on this beautiful Saturday night. Shout out to Drain Masters in the house. Appreciate Drain Masters supporting the Paperwork Party, aka the Gene Deal Show. Appreciate that donation. Let me see. I love seeing all YouTubers come. I love seeing all three of y'all together as YouTubers and not fighting like most. Jag, got mad love and respect for you. And Odell, Paperwork stay on their neck. And Big Gene, you already know. Shout out to Drain Masters. Appreciate that donation. Appreciate you supporting the Gene Deal Show most definitely. And that's what, to me, that's what it's all about. Is just everybody coming together because this is a platform. All right, you can go watch NBC News, ABC News, but when you come to this platform, it is literally a platform where we can actually tell you what's happening and tell you what they're not gonna tell you. All right, so we do have to get along on these platforms. All right, and I noticed. Let me tell you something, Drain Masters. I noticed, and this is going out to all bloggers too. The majority of the bloggers that get into it with each other, it's the crowd. I noticed that. I've been doing this shit for 6 seasons. I'm on season 6 ever since 2021. I noticed that and that's why I don't listen to the crowd no more when they say, when they talk shit about Gene or talk shit about somebody else. I block them because what you want me to do is get into it with Gene. Look, me and Gene talk on the phone every day. If y'all see us talking over each other on here, who gives a shit? Y'all don't know what me and Gene talk about every day on the phone. Y'all don't know nothing about me and Gene. All y'all know is we on this platform and you taking sides. And what we saying is don't take sides. We up here together to give y'all information. We talk behind the scenes all the time. All right, so if I talk over Gene, damn, my bad, but tame your cougars. All right, shout out to Drain Master. Go ahead, Gene.
Yeah, shout out to Miss Pleasant, man. Miss Pleasant, y'all go see the pop off show. I'm gonna be over there. I'm gonna do something with Miss Pleasant, but y'all go check her out. She's gonna stop the Trump Thursday. She's gonna do this whole Wendy Williams thing and try to help Wendy Williams get her conservatorship taken away. But not only that, she got a great show, got great information over there at the Pop Off Show. We're gonna be doing something together. Another thing too, man, it's a lot of these guys think that they own the crowds, they own the people out here that come and see their show. Like, why do you even care? If people like you, if people want to see what you have to say, they're going to sit down and they're going to visit your show. They're going to visit your show. They're going to come and see what you're talking about. And they're going to see, are you talking to something that's entertaining, educational, spiritual, something that's going to deal with their mental, all that. You don't have to be at somebody and talk about somebody, you know what I'm saying, as far as, some negative shit with this content creator shit. You know what I'm saying? All this shit, to me, I do this shit for fun. You understand? I do this shit for fun because at the end of the day, I've already put my work in and my time in as far as that I'm all right for the rest of my life. You understand? I done shoveled enough shit in order to make my living, help put my girls through school and do what I had to do as a father and everything, and took care of my family. So right here is for me. It's for my entertainment. It's for your entertainment. And if I can't have fun doing this shit, I'm not going to do it. So if you think that you're going to stop me from loving who I love, Miss Pleasant, Paperwork, Jag, or anybody that I come in contact with and let y'all know that, fuck you and feed you beans, because I don't know you. I don't know you. You understand?
That's crazy.
I know these people because I've been around these people, and they how they treat you, it's how they treat me.
You know what? Let me say something real quick. For everybody that don't know, it's a lot of people that know this. For everybody that's gonna try to say, hey, Gene, Paperwork was talking over you. Hey, Jaguar, Paperwork never did let you talk. Let me let y'all know a real secret. All three of us have been in the same room at the same time. It's nothing you can tell me about these two people on this platform that's going to change my mind about them, all right? So stop sending me bullshit. All right, I don't give a fuck what you. I know them. Y'all don't know. I know they know me. I haven't met nobody on YouTube but these two people. All right, and they guest on. Well, she's the guest on me and Jean's show tonight. All right, so we just all need to come together. I'm glad that person made that comment. Matter of fact, let me put that comment back up. I'm glad that person made that comment. They threw a 50 piece behind it. All right, but that's real, gang. You see what I'm saying?
Jenna, thank you for purchasing the book. I'm gonna make sure you send Jenna. Make sure you put your address in that description so I can send that book off to you tomorrow. When I get off this show, I'm gonna be writing up the books, y'all. I'm gonna be writing up the books so I can go straight to the post office tomorrow. So please, put your description in there where you want the book to come to. The address where you want the book to come to.
Guys, are you going to be live for a little while longer?
Yeah. I'm gonna be live. I got Gene may go to sleep, but I'm gonna stay here for a little bit and explain just a little bit what is wreck.
Well, no, I had to check on a few things, and I had a couple other things going on, and my manager's giving me a call, so I just need to tap in.
All right, I appreciate you coming aboard, G. Coming aboard.
Well, I got to figure out my security detail because it looks like I need it now around the clock.
Now, before you leave, I'm going to put you on the big screen. Before you leave, Jaguar, can you please tell the elites, before you leave, what's the message you want to tell the elites?
We don't believe you. You need more people. Ain't nobody scared. Ain't nobody running. But everyone is prepared.
Can I help you with that, Ma?
That's a good one. That's a good one. Go ahead, James.
Ma, can I help you with that one?
Oh, yeah.
Your time is up.
Yeah.
Your time is over. You're not fooling nobody no more. We're not into your bling. We're not into your thing. And we're not trying to listen to shit you trying to sing. Bars. We are some people that are going to continue to grow and know, and we're going to do the right thing so we can become strong as one, no matter what kind of evil, what kind of bullshit you try to run at us. Point blank.
If we want a clean future, we got to clean up the dirt from our past.
It's facts.
A lot of dirt, and it's time to clean it up. These kids deserve a shot. You know, my generation, a lot of peer pressure, a lot of false expectation and broken promises. I think these kids deserve more. And I hope that what we're doing here together can give them a shot at that. It's all about the future.
Well said.
All right, guys. Paperwork, I'll be back if you're still live. I just got to run off. Gene, night.
Already. Shout out to my girl Jaguar, right? Appreciate you coming aboard today.
Stay in touch, Gene. Give me a holler.
Yes, ma'am. No doubt.
And I'll tell Odell you all sent your best.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
All right. Love you. Bye.
Already. Shout out to my girl Jag. Let me see. Kim Ye Norway. Appreciate that. Gene is your phone is really distorted, all right? Really. Go on mute so I can read this for you, Gene. This for you. Your shit, your phone doing some fuck shit right now. Gene is should lying about Ray J. Gene, can you tell them I did a whole series on Whitney? Tell them, Gene. Tell them where to go get that answer right there.
First of all, is that, they got people in Whitney Houston camp, even Bobby Brown, that said that Ray J is the one that was one of her suppliers. Now, if you got Bobby Brown saying that, you have Bobby Brown's sister saying that, you got Bobby Brown saying that, you got Whitney even saying that Ray J was bringing her drugs. Sugar's not lying about that. You understand? We know that Whitney said that Ray J was trying to kiss her and probably trying to have sex with her. That came out of Whitney's own mouth. And she said Brandy's little brother. She didn't say no names, but do Brandy have any other little brothers other than Ray J? I don't know that to be true. Now, as far as you saying Suge Knight and stuff like that, Paperwork did a whole program on breaking it down and giving y'all the information regarding the Ray J situation.
Facts.
So I didn't hear Suge Knight conversation, but for me to speak on whether he's lying or not, I would have to know that conversation and I would have to know what he said. And I really don't, regards to that. So I can only speak to what I know and what I've heard, and I didn't hear Suge Knight conversation about Ray J. So I don't know if he's lying about what you're talking about. So I can't even answer that.
Yeah, if you want to know anything about Whitney Houston, and they saying that's somebody said that's my phone, which is not, because I got the headset. That's 100% Gene's. All right, we already figured that out earlier. But all you gotta do is go to the Paperwork Party TV page, and you will actually see the whole thing with Whitney Houston. All right, we went to where Whitney Houston got killed. We went to the hotel room. I stayed there right under it for what? 13 hours, 13 minutes, and 13 seconds. Gene was with me the whole time. It's the longest lie we ever did. We was in the same building as Clive Davis. All right, so if you want to know anything about Whitney, all right, we know. Right now, we finna pass it over to Patel. All right, Patel finna take the Whitney Houston case. If y'all really want to know the updates on Whitney Houston, Patel is finna update the Whitney Houston. And then look, okay, so you said it was my headset, but it's not doing it right now, and Gene just muted himself. All right, Angel? I'm telling y'all, that wasn't me. Gene just muted himself, and it's not happening. So it was still Gene. Gene got a lot of shit going on over there with his phone. All right, but we're gonna still get a content. What's
Computer,
up?
brother. It's
They
the
know it's
computer.
you now.
It's the
You back
computer.
up. Oh, it is. Yeah, so Gene,
But
you got some tabs open up.
I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here, man. We did 2 hours and a half, and we got love from some people, but for us to be here for 2.5 hours and people don't show us love and show us appreciation, I say, yo, thank y'all guys for giving us y'all time, trying to educate us, entertain us, trying to put us in a whole different spiritual realm, trying to give us some knowledge and uplift us in a way in which a lot of other YouTubers don't do. All they do is sit back and what they do, give y'all information that they heard from somebody else and constantly say the same thing. But it is what it is. We here. We're gonna continue doing our stuff in a whole different way. We're gonna continue being who we are. You understand? Like I said, I got love for this brother, because he showed me love when I went to Texas, and I appreciate a man being a man, and right there to help you no matter what the situation is. Because when you go to these other people's states and you're doing shows, you don't know what the situation is. And for somebody to stand right there and be right there and ready to protect you and lay down that life for you, that's my brother for life. You
I
understand?
really appreciate that. Appreciate that.
For gazy bullshit. Didn't have to ask him twice or none of that. You understand? And that's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? And real people who do real shit know what I'm talking about when I'm saying that. So on that note, man, bro, it's 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Hold on. We'll leave together, Gene. We'll leave together. We 2 hours and 30 minutes in. All right, Gene finna get up out of here since I gotta go live again tomorrow night. Go ahead and go on mute, Gene. Go ahead and go on mute.
All right.
We about to leave together, but look, All right, so I'm gonna go live again tomorrow night. Whatever I missed tonight, gang. Shout out, appreciate the donation. Noble got official paperwork, a real one. Thanks for the live, no problem. Look, we're gonna be back tomorrow night again. We've been doing this 7 days a week to figure out what happened to Angie. I'm not gonna sleep on this one. I'm throwing up. They attacking me. You see what I'm saying? Spiritually, demonically. You see what I'm saying? They trying to come after the paperwork party because they know the knowledge is coming from the paperwork party. They don't want y'all to know what happened with that wreck. All right, now we may do a part 2 on this tomorrow night so I can finish giving y'all the videos of the wreck. If I got the videos from the bird's eye view showing the catastrophe on the freeway, you see what I'm saying, then the report should already be released. But we think that they covering up real good. We're going to let my boy Gene get some sleep. Look, we've been 2 hours and 30 minutes in. I'm about to get up out of here too. Gene, is there anything you want to say before I get the fuck up out of here?
Yes. Like I said earlier, you young ladies that dealing with these guys in the street and y'all got kids with them and you know these guys are street dudes, evaluate your situation, you understand, for your baby's sake. You understand? Shout out to the Wilson family for Khalid. You have my deepest sympathy, and I'm sorry for what happened to your son and everything. But that ain't the Omega Psi-Phi way. Another thing, thank y'all for participating and being here with us. Thank y'all for all y'all support throughout the years and throughout every day. And we're going to have some fun when we come back at y'all because we're going to continue these good shows and this good conversation. And y'all make it all what happened for us. Thank you.
Already, gang. See y'all tomorrow night. Y'all take it easy. Remember to support the paperwork party and Gene Deal Show. If you're not subscribed to the Gene, go ahead. Let me put you on mute, Gene. Gene, boy, you got some stuff going on. If you're not subscribed to the Gene Deal Show, when this show is over, be sure to subscribe to the Gene Deal Show. If you're not subscribed to the Paperwork Party TV page, be sure to subscribe. We'll be live again tomorrow night. We're going to finish up. We got some more breaking news too. It's going down. I'm about to get the fuck up out of here, man. Let's go, Gene. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm about to start the show.
Start the show then, Gene. People been waiting on you all day.
I'm just gonna wait till everybody come in.
Why you gotta wait, man? Just start the show. Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, come one, come all. Yeah, they in here. Yo, Gene. I see y'all coming in. You got Dr. DaCosta. You got Pretty Gangster. The Deacon's daughter. Oh, they in here now. Lucky Lefty, Bigum. All your moderators. Christio. Todd. Oh, they flooding in. The Train Master. I see him now.
Yeah, come and be a member, y'all. On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
Yeah.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
I'm a member.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
I'm a member.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
Yeah.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
I'm a member.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show. Gene be talking that real shit. Yo, we gotta go.
Yeah, this Jay Prince down, huh? What's going on? What's up with it, Jay Prince? Alright, this paperwork party, man. I seen you was on my Instagram today. Paperwork party, all on you. Paperwork party, all on you.
The Gene Deal Show, paperwork a producer. We sliding in like Medusa. It's getting looser and looser. Got some exclusive for losers. They on my Instagram daily. They mad cause paperwork and Gene undercover. They gon' hate me. So get your membership, subscribe and hit the like button. Best content on YouTube. We ain't doing this shit for nothing. Come on. The Cash App, PayPal, or hit the super chats. Relax and tune in. We about to get it.
Yeah, come and be a member, y'all. On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
Yeah.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show. producer. Paperwork a producer. Paperwork a producer. We sliding in like Medusa. Paperwork a producer. Paperwork a producer. Paperwork a producer. That's on that Gene Deal show. Paperwork a producer. My boy Gene Deal, man. Paperwork a producer. We sliding in like Medusa. Paperwork the producer. Paperwork the producer. Paperwork the producer. That's on that Gene Deal show. Lego. Yeah.